Okay, we are live. All right. So yeah, hello everyone on the world. We are live right now. So yeah, just join my Discord voice chat. So yeah, people know I'm there. There we go. Just waiting on people to join. Got some Frutella to eat as well. So Alexander's here. Yay! And and he's just been joined by Ozzy. Excellent.
Greetings, Ozzy.
Oh, hello to Shadow 2021. One of my members is here. Amazing. One of the channel members is here, guys. It's Shadow. So yeah, so how is both of you doing today, Alexander and Ozzy?
I'm doing very well.
Doing very well. Amazing. Ozzy doing well as well, and brilliant. So yeah.
Yep, setting up Christmas decorations.
I've already set up mine downstairs already. Got a new tree as well. Oh, hello, Rio. So he says he's just watched Amazing Spider-Man 2 on Netflix. He didn't like it much. I didn't like it either, Rio. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be on for the full stream because I have to go to work.
No worries, Ozzy. Just let us know when you need to go. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
And then we'll wish you luck. And have a great day.
Yep.
So yeah. So Alexander, how have you been today? Have you been busy with your projects? Alexander.
I've been busy with all sorts of. I've been busy with all sorts of stuff.
Have you? Hello to Sup and.
Hello, Pat.
Oh yeah, Patrick's here. Hello, Patrick.
Good evening.
Good evening, Patrick. How are you today?
I'm relatively fine. I'm curious, did any of you see my newest video?
Of Ravage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was very good, Patrick.
Thanks. Kind of wanted to test out my vocal abilities with that one.
You did well, yeah. Rio is saying that Electro's like Syndrome from Incredibles. Well, yeah, kind of similar, yeah, in terms of plot line, yeah. Shadow says he was finally able to watch Leather Carnage. Oh, wow, what do you think of it, Shadow? Because I loved it. What did you think of it? Patrick, you've not seen Leather Carnage, have you?
I actually just recently watched it at my dad and I. We had another boys' night, and we watched it instead of watching Rise of Skywalker because my dad wanted to check this one out first. But we're gonna watch Last Skywalker next.
Okay. So what did you think of Let There Be Carnage, then?
I have mixed feelings about it.
Okay.
Like, for example, I did like it better than the first movie, but I really feel like, personally, I think my biggest problem with the movie is I feel like the motivations of the villains weren't that well established, personally.
Okay. All right. But I liked them all from the first film as well.
Did they ever explain why Carnage wanted to kill Venom?
Well, the thing is, at the end, he of course says to Eddie that all he wants was to be his friend, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
that
Carnage,
was what Cletus wanted.
Carnage.
I think maybe Carnage has like a rivalry with Venom. Maybe I think.
I just don't understand where that came from. I mean, he was literally born the day before. I don't get where that came from. It just felt like it came out of nowhere.
So Shadow says that he thinks Venom of the Carnage was way better than Eternals. Ah, brilliant. Well, Patrick, have you watched Eternals yet?
No. I don't think I've heard of it either.
And I mean, do you want to watch it?
I don't even know what it is, so I don't know.
It's an MCU movie.
Oh, I think I know what it is now then. Well, I don't really know. My dad and I haven't really gotten to watch any of the latest MCU movies yet because we've been occupied with the Star Wars movies. And we're planning to check out the James Bond movies next.
When you say James Bond, do you mean like starting from the very beginning in the 60s or like a specific Bond actor.
Yeah, all the movies in chronological order, and it's
Oh, wow.
going to be interesting because I don't know a thing about James Bond. I've never been into it because it was my dad's recommendation.
Ah,
So
well, I've
yeah,
only watched a Daniel Craig
that's
one
gonna be
entirely.
interesting.
Are
'Cause I've
the Mun's
never
here,
watched
as
any
he
of
said
the
he
James
would
Bond
be?
movies.
The Mun's here, as he said he would be. Excellent.
Hey,
Nice to see you
Hey,
here.
Vermont.
2 more weeks until on the way home. Yeah, I can't wait for it. How exciting. So,
Oh yeah, I'm finally home.
oh, welcome home, Ozzy. Welcome home. So Patrick, I mean, are you aware of, like, you know, cast members in James Bond, you know, like Christopher Lee, for example?
Oh yeah, I did know that Christopher Lee appeared in one of the movies. I
The Man with the
actually,
Golden Gun.
if I remember correctly, I think he's actually a cousin of the author of
Ian
the
Fleming.
James Bond.
Ian Fleming.
Yeah, I
Mm.
found out about that because I watched that one video someone made where they explained the life of Christopher Lee, and that's why I know it. And of course, I know that Sean Connery and Daniel Craig has played James Bond,
Yes, we have.
and I think Timothy Dalton did so too.
He did, yes, he did.
He did 2 movies back in the 80s.
Just 2.
Yeah, I mostly
guess-
know Timothy Dalton though for Doctor Who mostly.
Yeah, he was in Doctor Who in The End of Time as Rassilon, wasn't he? He's also in Toy Story.
Yeah, that's
He's
where I
he's
mainly
also
know him from.
he's also in Toy Story 3 and 4 as Mr. Pricklepants as well.
Oh, okay, didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Alexander,
Didn't know
were
that
you
was him.
Alexander, were you about to say something to Patrick?
No, I was going to say something in general.
Go on,
There's
man.
some kind of new button here that I've never seen before on the Discord chat with like a rocket on it. I don't know what in the
rocket?
world it is. We want to test it out and see what it does. Let me see.
Yeah, I've seen
Garden
that
activity.
before too. I don't know what that is either.
Well, I don't see a
Me
rocket
neither.
on my end. I don't see a rocket on my end. I'm a bit
Well, it's
confused.
on the computer. Let me try.
It must be a PC feature. I don't know.
Ah, it's some kind of poker thing. Yeah.
Oh well, I'm
Also,
not interested because I
By
don't
the
play
way, I'm
poker.
kind of curious. What do you guys think of that Remedy app that I started using?
I think it's
I
pretty.
can't
I think it's pretty
agree.
cool, Patrick. Yeah, how you can convert all those blurry pictures to, like, you know, very great resolution. It's very handy.
Yeah, I'm curious. Have you or Alex tried it out?
Not yet, no, but I might do if I come across like a blurry photograph. I want to use them on my voice comparisons.
I
Yeah.
definitely will eventually, but I think I'll do it when the time is right.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like behind my voice actors' images are pretty blurry. So yeah, I think that'll definitely come in handy. Because that's why, Patrick, when I make my voice comparison, I tend to use IMDb pictures of actors usually.
Yeah, like for
Yeah.
instance, BJ Hughes. I don't know
Yeah,
about
I never use images from behindthevoiceactors.com unless there's no other option. And
That's probably a good
here's the
idea.
thing.
Yeah.
Here's actually a piece of advice for you and Alex when it comes to using Remedy.
Go on.
Remedy does not resize
Hello,
the
Jai Prime.
images. You have to resize the image yourself
Take care, Rio.
before putting it into Remedy.
Okay.
Well, sir, because it only makes the image clearer, but it doesn't make the image bigger. So you have to
Okay.
make it bigger yourself before putting it into Remedy.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. No
And
worries.
that's handy for knowing because unless you're subscribed to it, you can only resize 5 images per day. So if you don't know to resize it beforehand, like I didn't know when I started out, you already lose 3 images to 1 image because you didn't know it didn't resize the image itself.
Ouch. So Patrick, if you subscribe, have you got to pay like every month or something to use it?
Yeah. In a Danish currency, it was like 45 krona per month. And
Oh,
let
wow.
me quickly look at how much that is in an American currency. Give me a second.
Yeah. And if Alexander
How
wants to
much
use
is
it,
that
you should also check
in-
what it is in rubles as well, if he wants to use it.
$6.
$6?
That's-
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad for
Yeah.
using the app.
I'm still not entirely willing to do that because it's only a 5 image limit per day. So it's not that bad. I don't really feel like I need to pay money for it unless like it starts to get really annoying, which I doubt it's going to happen because I don't use it that frequently.
Well, yeah, if there's no other option when it comes to looking for images on BTVA, I'll just, I'll either use IMDb, when there's other images available. If it's not there, I'll just use Remedy to make it clearer,
Yeah, Yeah, because that should
Mm.
fix it. Although I have discovered that sometimes if the image is too pixelated, then it's not going to work. For
Mm.
example, there's this one Canadian voice actor named Wart Perry. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Walt
And,
Perry.
yeah, I think that's how you pronounce his name.
Okay.
He has this. There's only one image of him online I've been able to find, and that's his image on BehindTheVoiceActors.com,
Mm.
which is a very pixelated black and white image of his face just smiling at the camera.
Hello,
But it's
Magus.
so pixelated and low quality that when I tried to put it into Remedy, the final results looked unnatural and ugly, to say the least.
Goodness me. Mm.
So, yeah, I don't recommend doing it if the image is really pixelated, because then the final result looks like something out of a low-quality horror game.
Well, I'll be sure to be careful with, changing the size of it so it can, fit well, Patrick, otherwise it'll go horribly wrong, won't it?
No, I mean, like, if it'll go horribly wrong if it's a very pixelated or very blurry image.
Yeah, but
If you
still.
can still somewhat make out the features, like with the image of Doc Parker, then it'll work just fine.
Yeah, but some of the photographs you showed on your server, Patrick, are really good, that you've shown so far.
Yeah.
Because you showed us several examples, didn't you? And they look really good.
Yeah. So that's definitely something I'm going to be using. For example, I'm currently working on a voice comparison for Soundwave.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, and I've used Remedy to make some of the images more clear. Give me a little second to tell you which ones. For example, I've used it to make the image of Dr. Smooth more clear. Do you remember him?
I do, yeah. He's on several of your voice comparisons.
Yeah, and the best image I could find of Gary Chalk was also a little pixelated, so I used Remedy to make it a little bit more clear. And of course, there's also the guy from Headmasters, the same guy who voiced Optimus Prime in Headmasters.
Oh yeah, Pierre Tremblay.
Yeah, I used it on his image too, and again, I'm really impressed with how good it looks.
Yeah.
And speaking of sharing voice actors with Optimus Prime, then there's also Transformers Call of the Future, where he's also voiced by the same actor who voices Optimus Prime in that game. And that's Robert, however you pronounce his surname.
Belgrade,
yeah. I used Remedy on his image too, and that also looks pretty good.
Impressive. That's pretty good, yeah. So, Patrick, do you reckon this would be a really big voice comparison? Because Sam has been voiced by loads of actors.
Surprisingly enough, not that many voice actors. You could give me some, like maybe a list of some of the ones you know, just in case I've missed some that I weren't aware of.
Well, are you going to include the actors who voice in the Johnny Flash videos?
Of course. What are you expecting?
Well, will you also be including yourself?
Give me a second. Well, I don't really tend to include impression videos, videos just made for impressions. I tend to include videos that are more like short films or full-on animations. I don't really
but you have included yourself from impression videos in the past, Patrick.
In your Megatron voice comparison.
But that's not really something I want to do anymore because I no longer feel like they really count if they're just impression videos just made for the sake of testing out the voice.
Well, I mean, that's debatable.
I know, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. But of course, you can always do your own thing with your own voice comparisons, of course.
I certainly do.
So no, I don't really think I'm going to be including myself in this one, unless, of course, I end up doing something like maybe a voice... like audio drama or an animation or something like that.
Well, don't forget I voiced Sam in an audio drama as well.
Oh yeah, crap! That's actually good. You remind me of that. I completely forgot about you.
Exactly.
You reminded me of that.
Exactly, because you also did not include me in your Shockwave or Starscream voice comparisons either, Patrick.
Ah, crap.
You really didn't know, did you?
I didn't know, but I just didn't think of it. Crap.
Whoops. Well, at least you know now.
I'll include you in this one.
Thank you. But yeah, apologies for bad quality of video because I use an iPhone mic to record, so yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You'll evolve with time. I mean, like, just look at my old videos compared to my newer videos.
Yeah, we've changed, haven't we, in the years, yeah. Omegas here says, hey, Luke, my birthday is coming up this December 9th, this Thursday. You'll be 20. Oh, that's nice, Omegas. Well, hope you have a great birthday on that day. That's cool. So, yeah. So, Patrick, when it comes to, Frank Welker, which image of him will you be using in your voice comparison for Soundwave, then?
Yeah, pretty much the same one I've been using, like the same one I used in the Shockwave one.
Is it where he's holding his Oscar?
Yeah, it's mostly because it's the highest quality image I've been able to find of him online.
Yeah.
Actually, give me a second. Let me tell you how big that image actually is in terms of pixels. Let me find it. It is 2400 by 3600.
Wow. That's
yeah,
cool.
that's a big image.
Yeah, I bet it is, yeah. Because the image I use, of course, is the photograph of him when he went to that convention in 2020, like, so yeah, to a convention, so yeah, I use that. Because it's
I always try
way
to go
clearer.
for the highest quality images I can find of these actors, which isn't always easy.
Yeah, and I usually also choose photographs of actors when they look, in a present day, in a present day.
Yeah.
Because that photograph of Frank is from last year, so yeah.
Yeah. I also tend to sometimes have a little trouble finding images of some actors, so I have to kind of look up stuff they've been in so I can get a screenshot of some live action stuff they've done to get an image.
Yeah.
Actually, for example, are you planning to do any voice comparisons for Spider-Man villains?
I'll be making one for Hammerhead next week.
Well, it's just that how the voice actor for Kraven in Spectacular Spider-Man doesn't have an image available of him?
Kraven from Spectacular Spider-Man, yeah, what about it?
Well, I found an image of that actor who voiced him in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh, well done. I wonder why BTVA doesn't include that image.
Well, it's because it wasn't an image I found online. It was a screenshot I took of him of some live-action work he did in a short film.
Okay. So you found a screenshot. Nice one. I don't know why BTVA couldn't do that.
I didn't find a screenshot. I took a screenshot.
Well, yeah, it's good that you actually found the image before they did, So, yeah. Like, BTVA, I have tons of problems with because they're not a very reliable website many times.
Yeah, sometimes I am a little annoyed. Like, for example, there have actually been times in the past where I tried to be like, hey, here are some images of these actors. But, well, of course, I wasn't able to find any freaking way of contacting the people who run the site. So, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, very nice. Jedi Prime says, I've seen High Top Films recent video. Well, I don't know what High Top Films is, so yeah.
All right, so the actor who voiced Kraven in Spectacular Spider-Man, okay, his name is Eric, and his surname, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's Vespid. All right, Eric Vespid. And I was able to find an image of him online thanks to a short film he was in. I found the short film, and I took a screenshot. And actually, just to be nice, I'm gonna post it in the No Mic Chat channel.
Yep, go ahead, Alex. Have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, nice one.
Well, I actually Isn't this the same guy that when you type in Eric Vesbit, that's the same guy who comes up with, right? No, because I think if you just type it into search, that's the same guy that appears. They look very similar.
Give me a second. It's been a long time since I ever searched.
Because when you type Eric Vesbit into the search, that looks like this same guy.
Okay, yeah, I just saw it. Yeah, you are right. Dang it. Well, I can safely tell you this then. That image was not available when I originally took the screenshot.
All right.
Okay.
It must be a new
Remind me
image
of Wolverine.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Quite
Yeah,
similar.
that is. At least now I'm sure it's Eric Vesbit because it looks like the guy on the image.
Okay. Alexander, I noticed that you were on mute several times. Is it because you're busy with something?
Yeah, well, I'm multitasking as usual.
All right. Well, Alexander, if you want to ask me any questions, but you're too busy, you can always type it in the live chat comments if you want to.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, nice
if
one.
I ever have a question come up, I'm definitely gonna write to you.
Oh, a question coming up. How exciting. So.
By the way.
Yeah,
Luke,
yeah, what's up?
just remember, if there's ever a time where you're doing a voice comparison, you can't find an image of an actor, and you're completely free to tell me, because there have been some times where I watch your voice comparisons, I get a little confused because sometimes you put up a question mark for an actor where I know there actually is an image for that actor.
Well, I wouldn't know if there is an image. That's why I put the question mark in.
Yeah, of course. But that's why I'm saying, if you can't find an image of an actor, just hit me up and I'll see if I can help you out with finding an image.
Okay. And speaking of actors, Paddy, did you get a chance to watch my Peter Cullen video I did on Thursday?
Oh yeah, I saw the notification, but I haven't gotten around to watching it yet.
Well,
I kind of forgot about it.
Well, it's 22 minutes. It's 22 minutes long, so it will take up a lot of time if you're not too busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll check it out at some point.
Yeah. Later this month I'll be making a similar video for Frank Welker as Megatron, but before that I'll be doing a video for Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Ah, all right.
Yeah. So High Top Films is a YouTuber who does essay videos of superheroes and films. Oh, interesting. Alexander here's got a question. Okay, fire away, Alexander. I'd love to hear your question. So yeah, it's good how he can talk in a live chat while he's busy, isn't it, guys? Yeah, that's the beauty of YouTube comments. So yeah, Sutherland, how was your weekend last week? Because you weren't here, were you?
My last week was actually very, very chill and very great.
That's nice to hear. Yeah, I'm glad you had a nice time. Yeah. Yeah, because we were wondering where you were last week when I remembered, of course, but you said you wouldn't be available. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, maybe I should have reminded everyone about it before I.
Yeah.
Before
Okay.
you guys join.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a question from Alexander. He's asking me, just out of curiosity, who is my personal favorite member of Geeks and Gamers team? Oh, wow. This is going to take a lot of thinking. Well, I'm going to be honest, guys. I love their channel. They're an amazing channel, but my favorite member, though, I think they're all amazing people. I truly do. But if you were to ask me who my favorite member is, I'm probably going to edge towards My Nerdy Home, because I think she's a very nice person. She's very friendly and sweet, very down to earth. And yeah, I watch all of her streams, guys, on YouTube and Twitch. So yeah, and she's very nice. And yeah, and she also said that she loves it how I share her videos in her Discord server as well. And she was also very kind to follow me back on Twitter as well, guys. So yeah, that made me speechless and happy. So yeah, she's very nice. Really nice. I'd reckon you guys go check out her channel, yeah. Yeah, she's amazing. My Nerdy Home, yeah, remember that. Hello, Noxwave. Nice to see you here. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Patrick, do you watch Geeks and Gamers?
Never heard of it.
Oh, they're amazing. You won't regret checking them out. They're pretty good. Love the channel.
All right. By the way, there's actually another actor where I managed to find an image of them by taking a screenshot from some live action work they did.
And who would that be?
Edward Ivory, I think that's how you pronounce it. The actor who voices Santa Claus in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, I've not seen that movie, so I wouldn't know who that actor is.
It's a really good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, for the longest time, no one knew what it would look like, but I managed to find out through looking at his IMDb page that he had been a coach in an episode of the TV show. God, what was it called? I think he was in The Heat of the Night, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, I found the episode on Dailymotion, and I downloaded the video, and I took a screenshot. So,
Nice one.
Yeah. And you want to know what the annoying thing is about this?
Go on. Tell us.
I posted the images of Edward Ivory that I took as screenshots to my DeviantArt.
Really?
And
Why did it do that?
Now, just to show the world what he looked like. So people
No, I
can
mean,
figure
like, you
out.
know, how did it get on DeviantArt? Did you post it yourself, Patrick?
Oh yeah, I posted it myself.
Oh,
I
okay,
have
okay.
an
All right.
account on DeviantArt.
Okay. And then what happened exactly?
Well, people started using those images. Even the Disney Wiki used it. But of course, do I get any credit for finding those images? No, of course I don't.
Well, that's really unfair. You deserve it because you're the one who found it.
Well, I do agree with that, with Luke and you, Patrick. But on the other hand, when I don't know if you always give credit to the images you find, Patrick. Basically, when you find for your voice comparisons, like you, I don't know if you give credit to the sources where you find it from. So maybe.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
Well, in my voice comparisons, I always put a disclaimer in saying that I don't own the photographs of the actors or the characters. So yeah.
Yeah, I
Disclaimers
tend
are
to
important.
usually put those images in because I feel like that's kind of a given personally, but it's
Yeah.
not dumb to be. It's not dumb to be very careful with that stuff.
Yeah, it's good to take care on YouTube. Yeah. Noxev says he loves Geeks and Gamers. Yeah, me too. And the best thing is they defend Gina Carano. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite actress of all time. Yeah, she deserves the support, guys. So yeah, I stand with Gina.
By the way, Luke,
Yes.
I'm kind of curious. What did you think of Fred Tatasciore performance? Like very brief performance, Shockwave.
Better than Frank Welker, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And one thing
he
as
also
well.
gets more than just one word.
Well, and the thing is, you know, as well, when it comes to, you know, Frank Welker's voice of Shockwave, I can't even understand what he's saying at times. It's mostly just gibberish.
Yeah.
Whereas Fred, I
he
can
mostly
understand
just gets
him.
one line of spoken English, and the rest is just growls, roars, and a little bit of Cybertronian language that you can barely make out.
Exactly. Just out of curiosity, Patrick, who would you say is who's your favorite character voice by Fred Tatasciore?
My favorite voice of Fred Tatasciore. That's a hard one because there's a lot of performances from him I like. For example, I like his voice for Magneto, the X-Men Legends games, and what else? I of course really like his Megatron.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Even though I do personally think they overused him in the War for Cybertron games, had him voice a few too many characters.
He does voice several, yes. But again, it's good talent,
though.
Like
they overused him in those games.
Well, at least he has the talent of differentiating his voice because, for example, he voices Megatron. You know, he gives a very, you know, loud, powerful, commanding voice. Whereas with Ratchet, he sounds calmer.
Yeah, but personally, I still personally feel like his Megatron voice and his Ratchet voice. I personally feel like it's a little obvious that it's the same actor. Yeah, it's acted differently, of course, but I still personally feel like it's a little too obvious that it's the same voice actor with those two. Whereas most of his other voices are pretty good at varying in range.
Well,
his Trypticon voice, I think, sounds amazing.
He also voices Omega Supreme in that game, I believe, as well, and he's of course different because he has. Oh my God, Drunk 3PO's here. Hello, Drunk. How you doing, man?
And he's also the voice
guys,
of
one of the Geeks
Gamers
Gamers team members is here watching me. It's Drunk 3PO. So yeah, how you doing today, Drunk?
Yeah, Drunk?
Yeah, Drunk 3PO, also known as Jay. Yeah, he's awesome. So Shadow. Oh yeah, exactly, Shadow. Yeah, what we did was disgusting, but yeah, at least Gina is, you know, bouncing back, and I'm very hyped for a movie, Terror on the Prairie. Can't wait for it. So yeah. Alexander, Drunk 3 Pures here.
Drunk the real wait.
Yeah. Check the comments. He's here. I'm very well, thank you, Jay. How about yourself? You know, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. You know, and I see that you posted a park hopping video recently, so I'm definitely, you know, very keen on checking that out after I've done this stream, because I do these streams for 3 hours. You see, Jay, 3 hours.
Hold on. That's actually him, the real guy.
Yeah, I'm more than certain it's him. Yeah, there's only one Drunk 3 Pure in this world.
Okay,
And
Mr. Free.
I'm also certain that it's him because he follows me on Twitter. So yeah.
Yes, I'm very, very happy that you're here. Very big fan of the park hopping channel.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, you do a great job running the channel. You have a great channel yourself.
Exactly.
I'm a big fan
Oh,
of your
Gina just retweeted
interviews.
something. I need to respond. Yes, Alexander, it really is him. It really is him. He's laughing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you appreciate me, Jay. That's amazing. Yeah, and you're a great guy, Jay. You know, I love your channels because you do 3 of them that I watch. You know, your main channel, of course, your travel channel, Jay Walking Planet, and also Park Hopping. I go check out your gaming channel one day as well. And oh yeah, guys, if you want to see Jay's, you know, interaction with fans, he does podcasts with, you know, several, you know, fellow YouTubers. So, and they're really fun to watch.
Yes, very
So, yeah.
big. I'm also a very big fan of the, you know, the interview he did with Gina. I watched that way back when it as soon as it first came out. I was actually waiting for that interview, very interested. It was a great interview. I really loved his stuff with Star Wars Fury. Also.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those are great. Yeah. I mean, Jay, if you want to, you can join my own Discord server, because I'm talking to people here via Discord. I mean, you are welcome to join if you want to, Jay. But yeah, my server is private as well, just so you know, it's private. But yeah, you're welcome to join because, you know, you're a good guy. I'm very well, thank you, Donnie. How about you? Ah, thank you, Jay. Just donated. Thank you so much, man. If you guys like to donate like Jay's way kind of done, you can do it by pressing the dollar button. You're very welcome to donate. Absolutely. So yeah, but yeah, thanks for it, guys. Please go subscribe to Drunk's channels because he's amazing. And yeah, because he's got several of them that he promotes on his main channel, Drunk 3 Pure. So yeah, you went to hockey game, are you, Donnie? Amazing. Well, hope you have a great one. Yeah, hope are you going to be watching or you're going to actually play in the game, let me know. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I think after Minority Home, Jay's my second favourite Geeks and Gamers team member, you know, because of his immense support for Gina. So yeah, Steph's also a big supporter as well. But yeah, she's probably my favourite.
I think he was actually one of the first Gina supporters, if I remember correctly.
Well, yeah, and of course they are also great friends in real life as well, of course. And Alexander, you can confirm that your favourite member is Ivan Ortega, isn't it?
Yes, Ivan is my personal favorite member.
Yeah, Ivan's really nice.
No, he has a very good sense of humor, incredibly good sense of humor. I think
yeah, he does.
Yeah, very charismatic person.
Yeah. You're watching Minnesota Wild game. It's for NHL. Oh wow, Donnie, that's amazing. Well, if you're supporting a team, Donnie, I hope the team you're supporting wins. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, guys.
What's up, Patrick?
I just posted an image I drew a while back in the No Mic Chat channel.
Let's have a look. Oh, is that Soundwave?
Yep. And I'm the one who drew it.
That looks really good, that, yeah. But why has he got, like, you know, eyes? Because in G1 he doesn't have eyes. He has just like that one visor.
Yeah, it's kind of to experiment a little bit with the design.
Right.
I also tried to add in some dynamic lighting to it.
The lighting's pretty good, actually. Yeah, pretty good. And I like what you've done his torso as well, and also his face shield as well. It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, basically what I did is that I used this Minecraft, like this 3D Minecraft animation software where you can also make your own 3D models for it.
Oh yeah.
Basically what I did is that I made this 3D model in the software of Soundwave because I'm not very good at drawing proportions and the size of limbs from further away. So I had the model up in the way I wanted it, and then I took a render, like a screenshot of it, and
Very
then I
good.
drew over it to get the proportions right. Then I added the lighting and all that stuff.
Ah, Blaze is
the
here.
Colors.
Yeah, Blaze has just
That's how I
joined us.
got the final drawing.
Yeah, you've done well. You've done well, Patrick, about drawing. Yeah, hello, Blaze.
I was showing longer than I thought.
Well, you're here now. That's what matters. So yeah, it's good to have you here. So how's your day been?
Just gonna upload now.
Amazing. Yeah, Patrick. In case you're wondering, Blaze is loading a redub of the Avengers game.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in it as 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
actually think it's kind of funny that you're doing that, considering I've actually worked with the guy who's going to be Spider-Man in the actual game.
Sean Chiplock. Really, you've worked with him?
Oh, I thought you knew
No
that.
way.
Really? What project is he going to be in, Patrick?
Well, it's a project that's currently on hold. It's this
Mhm.
small little comic where someone made a fan comic where it's like a parody of the scene with the spirits from Mulan, but it's
Well, I wouldn't know.
Force ghosts instead. And I got Chiplock to voice Anakin in that.
Wow. Well, he can do youthful voices. So yeah, good on you for picking him.
He surprisingly doesn't charge that much. If I remember
Really?
correctly, he charges 10 cents per word and a $30 minimum wage fee.
Amazing. Well, what did you tell him that I included him in my Thanos updated voice comparison?
Your voice comparison for what?
You know, for Thanos, my updated one.
No, I don't think I did. I don't think
Okay.
I thought about that. But yeah,
Okay.
he surprisingly doesn't charge that much.
That's
However,
amazing.
That video hasn't come out yet because I've had some issues with getting the other voice actors. For example, Craven from Autonauts is the one voicing Obi-Wan in that, but he hasn't been able to record his lines yet because he and Zach are still hard at work with their abridged versions of the sequels that they're currently working on.
Oh yeah, I bet they're having fun making fun of the sequels, aren't they?
Luke,
Yeah,
is this a good
so
title?
therefore that video hasn't come out
Show
yet.
me. Okay, show me the title, Blaze. Where is it? Let's have a look.
No mic chat.
Avengers reacts to Captain. Wait, why have they called it Captain America's Room?
Because it's Vermont.
Yeah, but I think you should change it to the appropriate title, Blaze. Captain America's Room.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Captain America.
Not yet, Noxwave, no. But yeah, so yeah, Patrick, I had no clue you've worked with Sean Chiplock because because I didn't know you were doing a Mulan project at all. I had no clue. You never told me.
I kind of thought I had, but I
You
guess
never
I
did.
remembered incorrectly.
But yeah, you're alright playing Spider-Man though. But to be honest, I'm not liking what we've done with Spider-Man in the Avengers game, guys. I feel like they've completely butchered Spider-Man in that game.
Indeed.
Well, I don't know anything
not the
about
web
it,
swinging.
so I
Yeah, the
I
web
really
swinging
don't
is
know what's
horrendous,
going on.
guys.
I don't know if I disagree or not.
Well, Patrick, I mean, Blaze can send you some clips so you can judge it for yourself if you want.
Does he want it? Does he want any?
I doubt, no matter how bad it's portrayed, I doubt that Chiplock is going to be bad at playing it.
He's okay at sounding young. I will give him that. He does do his best as he can, but still, the way they
He has already
portrayed him.
played Spider-Man before.
Has he really? In what?
In those very short animated Marvel shorts.
Oh, wow.
That they released
That's
on
cool.
YouTube once.
That's
I forgot what
amazing.
they're called.
Okay.
He very briefly played Spider-Man in one of those. Give
Oh,
me a
wow.
second.
That's
What
cool.
are they called?
Hmm.
They were called Marvel TLDR back in 2016.
Oh yeah, that's the same thing I included his Thanos voice from.
Yeah, that he voiced Spider-Man very briefly in that as well.
Yeah.
Technically, isn't his first time playing Spider-Man.
So he's reprising his role. That's cool. So he's just like Travis Willingham and Laura Bailey, isn't he? Because they're reprising their roles as Thor and Black Widow from the Avengers Assemble show. And also,
Yeah.
I believe Nolan North reprises as well as Iron Man from like a random Marvel animated film or something, or I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Difference is, of course, that in his first Spider-Man performance,
Hello,
it was a
Legionary.
parody. This time, it's meant to be serious.
Yeah, he does sound serious. I'll give him that, but I hate how they characterize Spider-Man in terms of like his web swinging and like his costume also looks like a knockoff of the PS4 suit as well. From the PS4 game. It looks
I
horrendous.
mean, probably meant to be because they're probably trying to capitalize on the popularity of it to bring in more players.
This is not this isn't the same Spider-Man though, guys. It's not the same version from the games. It's a different version of him. So they should have made him very different. Like, I mean, for one thing, guys, if I was making this game, I wouldn't include Spider-Man at all because he's not an Avenger.
Yeah, they're probably just trying to bring in more popularity.
Yeah, they just want to make money for PlayStation players because guess what, Patrick? Spider-Man's actually a PlayStation exclusive character.
All right.
Yeah, Noxwave says he's glad he deleted the Avengers game. He hates having messed up Spidey. Well, Noxwave, you were pleased to know that even if I wanted to play Spider-Man, I couldn't because I don't own a PlayStation device to play the game on. So yeah. But yeah, I will be definitely, removing it from my, game list on my Xbox One because it's just not worth it. It's also storage eater as well. Too many updates,
Yeah.
None of that, but it also requires internet to be played as well.
Yeah. Also, just so you know, this probably isn't much of a surprise now that I told you about Chiplock playing Anakin in my short little comic up there, but he is also going to be playing Darth Vader in my Darth Vader series whenever he's unmasked.
Okay. Well, that would make sense because he's Anakin Skywalker, of course, but yeah. So, will you be casting Monty still as Darth Vader, Patrick?
Of course. He's still going to be Vader and Palpatine in the series. It's going to be Chiplock playing him when he's unmasked, though, because if you remember, in issue 5 of Darth Vader: The Loyal Sith, throughout the majority of that comic, his helmet is kind of broken. So I plan to have it be like how they had it in Rebels, where you can hear both his voice under the mask, but also his mask voice at the same time, like Matt Lanter and James Earl Jones at the same time.
Well, thing is, I think in that Rebels episode, it was mostly Lanter's voice. You could hardly hear James Earl Jones' voice, sadly.
Yeah.
Like, if I'd have done it, I'd have added James's voice.
A little bit.
Wait, what's up, Patrick?
I plan to have it kind of like glitch in. Sometimes it's mostly going to be Chiplock's voice. Other times it's going to be mostly Monty's voice. And sometimes it's going to be 50-50.
Patrick, do you know what the danger of this is?
Danger?
What's that?
The danger is that either Monty and Chiplock have to speak very similarly, or you have to alter the speed in the end so that they match. Two voices at the same time, and they speak completely differently, where one voice is like slower and the other is faster.
Take care, Daniel. Nice to see you drop in.
It'll
Yeah,
be like
don't worry. I have thought about that, and I have already come up with plans for how I'm gonna have that done.
Just out of curiosity, Patrick, when it comes to Darth Vader, have you seen my What If I did called What If Maul dueled Darth Vader instead of meeting Ezra Bridger?
Actually, now that you're saying it, I don't think I have.
Well, it's on my channel, so if you want to go watch it, it's there for you to watch, so yeah. Because I voiced both Maul and Darth Vader, and also an Imperial officer, and also Alexander has a cameo appearance as Palpatine as well.
Alright.
Yeah. And I'd like you to tell me, your thoughts on, when you see it, yeah? Let me know what you think of it. Alright, take care, Daniel. So, yeah. I also did one as well called, What If Anakin Skywalker dueled Darth Vader on Mortis as well. So,
yeah. Do you guys think that... Do you guys agree with me that Sean Chiplock can be a very good Anakin?
Well, I'd have to listen to his Anakin voice first to decide.
I have no clue what he sounds like. To be honest.
If I knew, I'd say.
Yeah, it is scheduled and releasing on 10 p.m.
Well, that's gonna be in 16 minutes, Blaze. For your time.
Yeah, Vermont and Oppo. Do you want to watch it in the general chat?
Well, the one's on mute, so he can't answer.
Yes, watch it, I will.
I can't watch it due to copyright, but yeah. Blaze, you've asked me. Okay, Blaze, you're asking here, will I sell Crap Vengers, good name, and get a PS3 or Yakuza games? Well, I'll get a PS3 and the Yakuza games. I'll get both of them if I can, Blaze.
Oh, nice.
Because Blaze, didn't you tell me that the old Yakuza games are pretty cheap?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I can get them then, can't I? So yeah, oh yeah,
They're also on Game Pass as well.
Oh, that's cool. So Patrick, did you see my video I did about TC Carson as Kratos from God of War?
I think I did. I don't fully remember, but I think I did.
Yeah. Thing is, that's actually my favorite role of TC Carson, guys. As a matter of fact.
Right. In that case, what do you think of Christopher Judge?
He's also good, but I prefer TC Carson, to be honest.
Yeah, but of course they're also playing very different versions. Like
Yeah.
TC Carson is playing a think middle-aged Kratos, whereas Judge is of course playing a much older, more mature Kratos.
They both work well, though, to be honest. But yeah, I like TC more because of the anger that he shows when Kratos is getting angry.
And of course, also there's that one actor who played very young Kratos.
Wasn't it Anthony Del Rio?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So Patrick, from what you've seen, have you got a favorite God of War game?
Oh no, I don't know a thing about the God of War games. I only know this stuff because I looked it up one point out of curiosity, but I don't know much outside of that.
And do you know who plays Zeus in the games?
Of course, he's voiced by my favorite voice actor. What do you expect?
Well, you said yourself you're not really familiar with the game, so yeah, you could have not known, but you do know. And do you know who plays Hephaestus in the third game, God of War 3?
Who again?
Hephaestus.
Hephaestus. The thing is, I remember how the names are spelled, but I don't know how the names are pronounced, so I don't know which one of the characters that is.
The thing is, he's voiced by Rip Torn.
Oh yeah, I remember noticing that Rip Torn had been in one of those games.
Yeah, that was one of his final voices before he died in 2019. So yeah, rest in peace. And
that's actually a fun little coincidence. Well, not kind of fun considering he's dead.
That's cool, Blue D.
It's a bit of a coincidence because just before I joined in here, I actually recently started getting a little interest in a show called Columbo, and I just recently checked out a clip from an episode where it's a crime show where a guy solves mysteries about murders, and wouldn't you know it, one of the murderers in the episode clip I just checked out was played by Rip Torn.
Oh wow, I didn't know he was in that show. That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of a coincidence.
I know him for being in the first two Men in Black movies, and also in a movie I really hate, which is RoboCop 3.
And he was also in the horrendous Freddy Got Fingered.
Oh yeah, I heard that was a very bad movie, Patrick.
That's actually where I first heard of Rip Torn from, because I watched
Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah, Patrick's saying, Blazer, he first heard of Rip Torn from that movie.
Oh, I'm guessing that's an adult movie.
Yeah, is it inappropriate, Patrick?
I think it's from well, obviously the Nostalgic Review censored a lot of it, but from what I saw and what was indicated behind the censor bars, yeah, I think it's very inappropriate.
Okay.
And I think it's also one of the most intentionally horrible movies ever made.
Oh wow. I probably won't watch it, man, because I don't really want to.
Yeah, but the Nostalgic Review of it, I think, is pretty funny. He really tears into this movie.
Oh yeah, I love Doug Walker. He's so funny.
Yeah, he really tears this movie apart.
Yeah, that's his real name, Ozzy. Yeah, Doug Walker. Yeah, I bet was he angry, Patrick? Yeah, I love Nostalgia Critic mainly because of a back credit card gag he did.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah,
so I really love that joke, no matter what.
Yeah, Going on 6 is saying he was introduced to Rip Torn through Hercules. Oh yeah, that was a great animated film. Very good movie. Oh yeah,
Ironically enough,
uh,
that version of Zeus was also played by Corey Burton in the animated series.
he's played Zeus quite a lot, hasn't he? And I believe he also does a prize as well as Zeus in the 2018 game as well with Christopher Judge.
Yeah, he did. It's very brief though.
Oh wow. I think I make a voice comparison for the God of War version of Zeus actually, because I really love Zeus in these games. Mainly Corey Burton's version.
Yeah, I think there's only been one other actor to play that version of Zeus, and that was the guy who played him in the very first game.
Wait, was it Jim Ward? I think it was, or someone else.
No, it was a guy whose name I don't really know how to pronounce.
All
Give me
right.
a second. Let me pull it up very quickly so that you can know who that was.
I've noticed, Patrick, that Zeus sounds a lot like, Corey Burton's voice of Count Dooku and Hugo Strange a little bit.
Yeah,
pretty much the same voice.
Kind of the same voice template.
Yeah. And Patrick, do you know who played Hades in that game? Hades.
Which one?
In God of War 3.
The first game has a very different cast. God of War 3.
I mean, God of War 3. God of War 3.
Give me a second. Who did you say it was again? Was
Hades. Hades, yeah. Do you know who plays Hades?
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, Clancy Brown himself. Phenomenal voice actor.
All right. It was Paul Edding who played.
Oh yeah, Paul Edding. Yeah, I know him. I know him mainly for being Perceptor in the Transformers G1 show.
But he played Zeus in the very first game. But from that point onwards, it was Corey Burton.
Oh wow! I wonder whether we cast him with Corey Burton.
Maybe they just wanted someone who had a much deeper voice. Like maybe they wanted something Christopher Lee sounding.
Oh wow! Well, imagine if they got Christopher Lee to play Zeus.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually why. I'm just guessing here, but maybe they did. I don't know. Maybe they did try and get, Christopher Lee, but didn't have enough money.
And of course, unfortunately, in 2015 he died. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah. He was still alive, as I can see. The first time Burton played the God of War Zeus was in the second game, which was in 2007.
Oh, that's nice.
Lee was still very much alive at the time.
He could have watched him then, couldn't he? Yeah. So Blaze, looks like you got 8 minutes before the redub is out. So how exciting! Oh yeah, Blaze, I can't believe they've got rid of the dislikes. It's just stupid, isn't it?
So far, I'm kind of indifferent to it.
Yeah. So Patrick, you know the actor Lawrence Fishburne? You know him, don't you? Lawrence Fishburne.
Yes.
What's your favorite role of Lawrence Fishburne? Hello, Connor. How you doing, man? I'm doing very well. How are you doing, Connor? So, what'd you say, Patrick? I misheard you.
It's kind of hard to be sure. Give me a second. Gotta look up what kind of stuff he's done.
Well, for me, it's Morpheus from The Matrix. Morpheus.
Yeah, of course, I know him for that role pretty well.
Yeah, that's my favorite role of Lawrence Fishburne, actually. Yeah.
He was also an Ant-Man, right?
He was as Bill Foster. Yeah, the rival to Hank Pym. Yeah. Alexander, are you still there?
Yes.
Isn't it true that that's your favorite role of Lawrence Fishburne, Dr. Bill Foster?
It's true.
I mean, is that the only role you know him for?
I'm not sure right now. I think I've heard.
Yeah. Well, Alexander, you are aware he of course plays Morpheus, right?
Yeah, but I never watched it.
Yeah, and you're also aware that he's being recast by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II in the new film, isn't he? Now, tell me this, Alexander, right? From the point of view of someone who's not seen the films, would you rather have Morpheus played by Lawrence Fishburne or Yahya?
Well, I don't know the other guy, but Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, the actor who plays him in the new one also played Black Manta in Aquaman.
Well, I do prefer Lawrence Fishburne.
Same here. I think Yahya Abdul-Mateen's a miscast as Morpheus, to be honest, guys.
Well, I just looked it up. Some of the roles I mainly know him for is he was the main villain, Frax, in the movie Osmosis Jones.
Oh, wow, I never heard about that movie.
Was the voice of the Silver Surfer in the sequel to the Fantastic Four movie.
Yep, great movie.
And he was, of course, Morpheus. And he was, of
He's playing
course,
GTA
also in
5,
the
nice.
Ant-Man movie.
He was also in the DC Extended Universe as Perry White as well.
Oh yeah, he was Perry White in Man of Steel. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I have a favorite role of his. I don't think I've checked out enough of his work to really have one yet.
Yeah. He's also in the second and third John Wick movies as a Barbary King as well.
Oh, okay, I didn't know he was in those movies.
He is, yeah, in the second and third one, to be specific, yeah. And, plus as well, he was also in a movie with Liam Neeson earlier this year, guys, called The Ice Road, but unfortunately, without spoiling it, he was incredibly wasted. I'm not going to say why, because of spoilers, but yeah, he was incredibly wasted in that movie.
Well, I got my controller fixed, thank God.
You like fixed? Nice one, Ozzy. Brilliant.
Yeah, because I got the button stuck after I dropped it by mistake.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm just playing GTA right now.
Nice. Are you online or in story mode?
Story mode, I don't feel like playing online right now.
Yeah, I don't like GTA Online, to be honest, guys. I don't really like it.
I always play on invite mode, so I'm just playing by myself.
By the way, I'm kind of curious, guys, regarding the image I drew of Soundwave. It's meant for a potential Transformers animation in the future, so I kind of need some feedback here. Do the eyes look good on Soundwave, or do you think it's better to just remove it?
Well, in my opinion, I think it'd be best to remove them.
What do the rest of you think?
Well, Blaze just said with no match that Soundwave shouldn't have eyes as well.
About
I think you should remove them.
They just don't feel right in place, to be honest, Patrick. I'm not saying it's bad art, but I just
they're a
think
little goofy. I think they make him a little less intimidating because they're very circlish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Hello,
quickly,
Bardola.
what do you think besides the eyes? Do you like the lighting and the details I put on him?
Yeah, it's good.
I like the moonlight, giving the little white outline.
Yeah. So Connor here says he's watched all Spider-Man movies outside of the MCU and also Let There Be Carnage, and he thinks the second one by Sam Raimi is the best. Nice one. That's my favourite as well, Connor. I love that movie. Yeah.
By the way, I'm kind of curious. Has any of you seen the channel Corner Crew?
I have not, no.
I have watched them. I used to.
I haven't.
Because they made this. There are people who basically specialize in special effects and CGI effects, and they do some amazing work. And a while ago, they did this short film where they basically did their own versions of lightsabers, and it is insanely well made, like actual movie quality good.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
I love lightsabers,
I'll post a link to it in the No Mic chat.
I think lightsabers are my favourite sword of all time, guys.
Yeah, but you should really check it out, Luke, at some point.
I think I will, yeah.
Really well made, like movie quality.
Well, yeah, send me the link. Send me the link, Patrick, and I'll be sure to check out when the stream's over.
I've already done it. It's in the
Thank you.
Mic chat.
Thank you very much. Oh, it's called To the Death, is it? Well, wait, Pat, is this like a lightsaber duel?
That's basically the idea of it is that it doesn't take place in the Star Wars universe. But it's basically a lightsaber fighting school, and these two are basically in a test where they have to fight one another to improve their skills.
Okay, is it like a training? Are they training or something?
It's basically a reimagining of how lightsabers work. So they work very differently from the Star Wars lightsabers.
Okay. Sounds very interesting, but yeah.
You just have to keep that in mind when you watch it, because if you're going in expecting the normal Star Wars lightsabers, then you're gonna be very much surprised, because that's not what you're gonna get. It's a reimagining.
All right. Okay.
And of course,
do, yes,
they also made
Knoxwave.
a behind-the-scenes video where they explain how they came up with the ideas and how they did the effects.
That'll be interesting to check out as well. I probably will do.
It's a really fun channel. They mostly do these reaction videos where they react to special effects in other movies and explain why it's so good or why it's so bad.
I personally, I want to comment myself. I am not a big fan of the channel. I used to be a fan, but they, you know, they like making these very violent videos, and I don't know. I think they just, for me, they were having so much fun with very violent kind of animations where they made the films that rated, and I just don't get that. You know, I don't get that level of comedy. You know, it's very dark, and I
Understandable.
Yeah, of course. Some people like really dark humor. Other people don't like it. I mostly don't mind very dark humor as long as it's not too mean-spirited.
For me, it's kind of a mix.
I don't really mind it, to be honest, guys. But yeah, it's. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, shall I go and get Lily now because it's time? Guys. Yeah, she's up here, guys, waiting. So yeah, Lily. Hi, cutie. Wanna come with me? Come here.
Well, the redub is out now.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
let's watch it.
Don't think
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can watch
watch
it in
a bit,
right
guys.
away.
Let's watch it. We'll chat.
Wait, hold on.
Let's jump in there.
Lily's, you're missing Lily.
Oh, I can watch Lily before I go.
Here she is. She's
What did I
precious. You miss Lily, Blaze, my pet cat. She's here.
Oh,
I love this cat. Yeah.
A cute kitty.
Yeah, wait, where's Alexander?
I'll go
Is he?
NPCs on your van.
She's so cute.
She's adorable, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolute beauty in every form of and fashion, guys. Yeah. We all love Lily, don't we, guys? I know Nox was a massive fan of Lily. Oh, hello, Lily. You okay? Alexander, Lily's
should we watch
here.
it now?
Can you see Lily, Alexander? Can you see
Okay.
Lily?
Yes, I see Lily. She's fantastic.
Yeah, she is. Oh, yeah, the mum, by the way, you know while you were on mute, you missed someone joining the live chat comments.
Oh, who was that?
James?
It wasn't James, no, it was a member of Geeks and Gamers.
Jeremy?
No, it was Drunk 3PO.
Drunk Freepio?
Yeah, the guy who presents the theme park videos, and he's also Gina Carano's good friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think he knew.
Did he?
I think he knew I was streaming him because he followed me on Twitter. So yeah, he's a great guy.
That is cool.
Yeah.
You should interview Lily.
She's a cat, Blaze. I can't interview a cat.
I know.
That would be funny.
I made a comment about that.
Noxiv here says that Lily deserves more love. Yes, she does. Connor's not seen Spider-Verse yet. Oh wow, Connor, I'd recommend it. I love Spider-Verse. Great movie.
Best animated movie 2018.
Yeah, I love that movie. One of my favorite animes of all time, actually.
Can't wait for the sequel next year.
Me neither.
Right, should we
And
watch it now?
well, you guys going to go watch it. You know the people who want to. So Blaze, Ozzy, Alexander, and Ramond, you're going to watch it.
Yes.
All right. Well,
let's
have fun, guys, and I'll continue talking to Patrick. Oh, all right, Lil. She's a bit angry. Are you going to
I
watch?
might watch the redub later since I might have to hop off it soon.
Oh, I know where Ozzy. Yeah, that's absolutely
I can
fine.
still
Yeah.
talk for a bit though.
Okay. Oh, here's Lily. You all right, Lil? Do you want to go? Okay, go on then, princess. Go on. There's a good girl. Aw, she's cute. So I think Bad Dorlet's still here. So yeah. Hold on, Bad Dorlet, you're gonna be happy about this because you know I got a new figure recently, and yeah, can you tell who this is? Bad Dorlet, do you know who this is? Because I know you're a Call of Duty fan. Another Call of Duty fans out there as well. Can you guys tell who this is?
Give me a second.
I mean, Patrick, do you watch Call of Duty gameplays?
Not really.
Jedi Prime's got a battle of both go right. Yeah, it's Ghost. Ghost is one of my favorite characters in Modern Warfare 2, guys. He's such an underrated character who deserves a lot more attention. I love Ghost. He's also funny as well. But yeah, Ozzy, are you familiar with Ghost from Call of Duty?
No, I never finished Call of Duty Ghost.
Well, he's in Modern Warfare. No, I'm talking about a character in Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, no, I haven't played Modern Warfare 2 in a while.
Oh, I'd recommend to, continue playing because it's a phenomenal game. My favorite Call of Duty game of all time, actually.
I'll try it again when it goes on sale.
Yeah. Patrick, are you familiar with voice cast of Call of Duty games?
No, I've
Oh.
never been interested in those games.
Well,
the most I know is that Gary Oldman was in one, and that's only because
in
I
several.
saw an interview of Gary Oldman once.
He's in several games as Victor Reznov. Yes, he's also in the first Black Ops game as both Reznov and Dr. Daniel Clark as well. And do you know who plays General Shepard in Modern Warfare 2? General Shepard. Lance Henriksen.
Oh yeah, I know him as a Lockdown in Transformers Animated.
Yeah, Lance Henriksen, in my opinion, is a phenomenal, underrated voice actor, guys. He deserves a lot more attention. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
By the way, curious, you and Ozzy want to hear what Sean Chiplock sounds like as Anakin, because I still have his recorded lines for the unfinished comic dub.
Of course, if you want to send them in my chat, Patrick, I'd like to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Second. All right, it's in the no mic chat.
All right, let's have a look. There's a funny video crossover between Ghost and Snake. Really, Jedi Prime? Huh. Well, yeah, like you, Knoxwave, I'm no longer buying Call of Duty games after Cold War because I'm not liking the direction the franchise is going in, to be honest. Call of Duty, in my opinion, guys, is only the Modern Warfare original trilogy, the first 2 Black Ops games, and World at War. That's it. No other games, in my opinion, are as good as those, to be honest. In my opinion. Right, okay, is it no match at Patrick? Here it is.
Yeah, I just listened to it.
I'm listening to it right now. Hold on. Give me a moment. I do, yes, but he plays Spider-Man. He plays Spider-Man in the game, yeah.
For COD, I lost interest after Infinite Warfare.
Understandable, because Infinite Warfare was a massive letdown because they basically turned it into a Star Wars game because it was sci-fi. I didn't like that at all, but the characters were still good, though.
Yeah, I played with a friend, and he told me that he regret buying it.
I don't blame them for regretting it. All right, let's listen to Sean Chiplock now as Anakin, guys.
He's just trying to help his Dark Master.
He's
just trying to help his Dark Master. He's just trying to help his Dark Master. He's just trying to help his Dark Master. Well, we can't all have a seat in the council.
Okay.
Well, we can't all have a seat in the council. Well, we can't all have a seat in the council.
He's got a very good vocal range, hasn't he?
We can't all have a seat in the council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically the voice I went with.
Master. Well, we can't all have a seat in the council.
Is he doing an impression of Matt Lancer's voice, Patrick?
No, I just kind of instructed him to do his own thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I never knew he could sound so, different to Thanos and Noob Saibot.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of the voice I want him to do when he's gonna be a Vader, but I think I want him to do a little bit older than that, because it's supposed to be older Anakin when he becomes Vader, so I want him to do a slightly older sounding voice than that, but only slightly, so it still sounds kind of young still. Like kind of middle-aged.
Yeah, I get what you mean, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe Abador. The thing is, Abador, when I first played Mortal Kombat 11, I thought it was Frank Welker voicing Noob Saibot. It sounded just like Dr. Claw.
Yeah.
Like Patrick, did you think it was Frank?
I'm kind of able to easily hear it's not Frank Welker. I wouldn't have guessed it was Sean Chiplock.
I thought it was Frank Welker using his Dr. Claw voice because it sounded very similar to Dr. Claw.
Yeah.
So
so close to unlocking all the characters in Lego Batman 2.
In my opinion, it was so hard to unlock Supergirl because you have to get all the gold bricks. It was so hard.
I think that's the final characters. Like
she is, yeah.
Batgirl right here.
Wow, you nearly there, Ozzy. You nearly there.
Yep, and I got all the DLCs.
I think you could play Soundwave, yeah, absolutely, with a Noob Saibot voice. We just need to have the vocoder effect, unless he's playing the Bayformers version. Because the Bayformers version doesn't have the effect, does he?
But of course, I think you already know who I plan to have be the voice of Soundwave if I'm gonna do a Transformers project.
And who would that be?
So,
You're going to play Soundwave.
yeah.
You could have got Sean to play him.
Soundwave voice video, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean. You could have got Sean to play him if you weren't casting yourself.
Yeah, but then again, the more lines I give Chiplock, the more I have to pay him. So
Fair enough.
Probably be less costly if I didn't cast him in multiple roles.
I see that you know the crew of the watch party's returned.
As you wish, sir.
So what did you guys think of today's redub then? Was it good?
Yes, sir.
Was there any jokes in it, Blaze, that you added, I assume?
Yeah, he added a lot of jokes into to this redub this time.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool. So
and these ones are hilarious.
How exciting! I'll be watching it when my stream's over. So yeah, I can't watch it now due to copyright, but yeah.
Yeah, of course.
By the way, we've actually been listening to Sean Chiplock's Anakin while you guys were watching that.
Yeah, if you guys like to listen to how he sounds, it's similar on my channel to listen to. Patrick posted a file, and yeah. So if you guys want to listen to it, go ahead.
It's the lines he recorded for my unfinished, very short Star Wars comic dub, and I talked about earlier. I've posted his file in the No Mic Chat channel, so you can have a listen to what his Anakin voice sounds like. He's not trying to do an impression of any of the other Anakin actors. I instructed him to do his own thing with this voice.
Okay, I'm listening to it now.
All right. So Patrick, speaking of voice acting, have you ever chance to keep up with my Lockdown Awakening Transformers series?
What?
Have you caught up with my Transformers audio series I've been doing recently?
Oh no, I don't think I've been checking that out lately because I've been busy with a ton of stuff and I haven't really thought about it. But I might check it out soon.
Yeah, where are you up to with it?
Well, I've been busy with a potential animated short film I've been working on, and of course comic dubs and a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, which episode of my series are you up to?
I have no idea. It's been a while.
You see, the thing is, Patrick, it's because I've finished post-production of it, so it's all been completed and scheduled for release now.
Oh, all right, that sounds good.
So, like, it's... have you heard it, Ramon?
What do you think of Sean Chiplock's Anakin voice?
He sounds really good as Anakin.
Yeah.
Doing his own take, yeah. It's pretty good at his own thing. It's pretty good, yeah, for a youthful voice. Like, I don't think he has such a good vocal range.
Yeah, Alex, have you listened to it?
I don't know.
I have listened to it, yes, I have listened.
And what are your thoughts on it, Alexander?
Well, see, I, in general, for Star Wars, I'm not a big fan of original takes, original inspired takes, because purely I'm such a big fan of the films and the cast of the films that when I look at voices, I always want them to stick with the original. So for his own take, I guess he works for the character, but I am always thinking I hated Chris's impression. He's my Anakin.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, Hayden's my Anakin as well, always.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't imagine anyone playing Anakin better than him. He'll always be Anakin to me. He's a great actor and a very nice guy as well, who's very friendly in real life. He's so nice. He deserves lots of support. He's a great guy. If he creates a YouTube channel, I'll definitely subscribe to him one day if he creates a channel, like other celebrities have done.
I doubt he's going to be honest, but if he ever does, I would be subscribing.
Yeah, same here, yeah. Oh yeah, Patrick, in case you're wondering, the last episode of my series will be airing on Christmas Eve.
Ah, all right.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Christmas Eve, there's actually another thing that's gonna be coming out at that time.
Oh yeah, and what's that gonna be?
Remember TFI Creations?
I think I do, yeah, vaguely.
He's going to be releasing this high-quality 3D animated Transformers fan film on Christmas Eve.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Okay.
Yeah, and I watched the trailer for it that came out a while ago, and I gotta say, the guy he got to play Optimus does a pretty good Peter Cullen impression.
Who is the guy that plays Optimus? Is it someone I might know?
Give me a second. I don't know how you pronounce his surname, so I'm writing down his name in the no mic chat.
I've never heard of that guy. David Podany. Never heard of him. Yeah, that sounds exciting, Noxwave.
That is just named his real name, David Pottery, so you can just look him up. His impressions of Optimus of Peter Cullen are pretty good. They're not perfect, as I feel like it can be a little wooden sometimes, but I think with better direction, he can be really good.
Like Alexander mentioned about standards when it comes to Star Wars, you know, whenever I think of Optimus Prime, I don't imagine anyone playing Optimus better than Peter Cullen, to be honest, because he's my favorite voice actor of all time. So yeah, that works for me. Like, then again, well, guys, when it comes to standards, you know, I don't hold any Transformers media to high standards, because the thing is, right, you know, Transformers did not originate in movies like Star Wars did. It originated as toys. So yeah, that's why I don't hold any, media of Transformers to such high standards, to be honest. Not even G1, because even that is not based. That's not, that's a TV show, not a toy line, isn't it? So yeah.
I've owned a few Transformers toys before. I don't have them anymore, but I did.
I have loads.
Kind of curious. Are you guys curious to hear who I think is the best fan voice of Optimus Prime?
Is it not David? Patrick, is it not David?
No.
It's
not David.
Let me guess
David
then.
Does a good impression.
Well, you think it's Wooden, don't you?
Stilted. My favorite fan voice of Optimus Prime is a guy who actually does his own thing and isn't doing a Peter Cullen impression. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, but his name is Aidan Farron-Hart.
Never heard of him.
He mainly voices Optimus Prime in a few videos by TFI Creations.
Okay. I wonder why I didn't cast him in this, special then.
I think he just kind of likes to try out different things with different stuff, like different casting decisions, I think. That's my guess. But he is really good as Optimus Prime.
Yeah. What is Blaze sending me right now? Hold on, let me have a look. He's sending me loads of messages, guys. Oh, he sent me the reaction. Okay, nice one, Blaze. So the best Transformers TV show, Connor? Good question. I mean, my favorite is probably the G1 show, but I do also love Transformers Prime as well. That's a great show as well. The War Cybertron Netflix trilogy, however, I'm a bit iffy on. I didn't really like it that much. The Netflix trilogy that came out, War Cybertron, didn't really like it that much. Hello, DJ Disney. What is up? We'll have to wait and see, Shadow, when the trailer will come out for the Kenobi series and information on the Ahsoka show. They better get a move on, haven't they? But yeah, oh yeah, Patrick, have you watched the Netflix Transformers trilogy?
Not so far, as I've kind of heard bad things about it, and I also don't have Netflix, so
okay,
I haven't really checked it out yet. Even though my friend Bo Marie got cast as Tigertron in it.
But I'm not really a fan of the Unicorn trilogy that much. I prefer G1 and Prime. Oh yeah.
By the way, but just so you know, Luke, I just posted a link to a short film that TFI Creations did in the No Mic chat, which features Aidan Farron-Hart as Optimus Prime in it. And I think he's fantastic in it.
Well, I'll be sure to listen to it when his dream's over. Thanks for sharing. So welcome back, Rio. Oh, Nox and Troy Baker. Wow, that's amazing. You're so lucky, Noxwave. So, what did you ask him on his Q&A, Noxwave? What question did you ask him? And you got autographs and a photo with him. That's amazing. So, what did you ask him, and how did he respond to you? Because a friend of mine met Brendan Fraser at a Q&A in a Comic-Con last year before COVID happened, and yeah, he got to ask him a question. Yeah, Brendan was really nice. That's okay, DJ Disney. No worries. If you can enjoy the weather as much as you want to, by all means. So Blue D gives the War Cybertron trilogy 7 out of 10. Okay. Haven't really thought about how I'd rate the show, to be honest. But oh yeah, Patrick, did you ever hear Predacon Megatron's voice in that show in the chapter 3 of the trilogy?
I think I watched a comparison video at one point, and I just felt like the actor sounded nothing like David Kaye's original.
Yeah, in my opinion, the voice for Predacon Megatron sucked in that show compared to David Kaye's voice.
Actually, by the way, I watched a video where they talked about the voice acting for the show, and I found out that the reason why the cast doesn't feature Peter Cullen or Frank Welker or any of the actors from Beast Wars is because the show actively avoids using union voice actors, like voice actors that work in unions. Actively avoid that.
Okay, so I guess that Keith Silverstein is not involved. Oh, Movie Lover's here. I didn't see you come, Movie Lover.
Beast Wars and G1 are union voice actors. Hence why none of the voice actors for Beast Wars were recast.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, guys, remember how I said that a friend of mine met Brendan Fraser at a convention last year? That's Movie Lover.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser was really nice, weren't he, Movie Lover?
Oh, he was.
Yeah, because the thing is, Knox over here mentioned that he met the voice actor Troy Baker at a convention recently, and he asked him about the upcoming Last of Us TV show, and he said he was impressed about it. But yeah, I'm not really wanting to watch that show, to be honest. So I'll be seeing. For me, Connor, I'll be watching No Way Home probably when it comes out, like after the 15th of this month, probably on a Friday or Saturday. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm watching it on the Thursday night.
Luke.
That's great, movie. What's up, Patrick?
You saw my Starscream voice, right?
I did, yeah.
Did you then see the image I got of Patrick Callahan?
No, I didn't get to. I just got a notification. Just press like on it, and I saw your timestamps of the actors.
Right. But yeah, I found an image of Patrick Callahan from Transformers Beginnings.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So now we finally know what he looks like, and I gotta say, based on his Starscream voice, he looks older than I was expecting him to look.
Really? Well, maybe that photograph was taken recently compared to back when he recorded for Starscream.
Yeah, maybe.
Because did you take a screenshot from a show that it was in or a film?
No. I found an image of someone who was named Patrick Callahan, and then I looked up some of the live action work that he had done, and sure enough, I was able to confirm that the image I found was of Patrick Callahan by looking at the live action work he had done.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And oh yeah, Patrick, another question for you. What you know how I saw the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? What's your favorite again?
Favorite what?
Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That's a hard one because I remember finding the fourth movie to be just really boring and forgettable.
I can't blame you.
I found the fifth movie to be just kind of a fun romp, but ultimately forgettable. The first three movies, that's a hard one. Because I
can understand
enjoyed
that.
the first three movies.
I can understand. Well, Patrick.
The first movie's a classic, obviously, but the second two are really good, but I have a hard time choosing between them. Because I think they're about equally good.
Yeah, well, Patrick, mine and Movie Lover's favorite is the second one, Dead Man's Chest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that movie. But in my opinion, the worst one is Dead Man's Tales, the fifth one.
Yeah.
I hate that movie. And on Twisted Tide as well. It's not as bad as Dead Man's Tales.
Yeah, I think I personally
came out the same year as The Last Knight and The Last Jedi.
Yeah, in a dreadful movie year.
Kind of find the fourth one to be the worst one because I have the idea that movies are ultimately meant to entertain you. They're supposed to be fun or at least memorable romps that leave you with some sort of entertainment. So in my opinion, if a movie is just completely boring and just completely forgettable, In my mind, it's failed as a movie. My
Understandable.
opinion.
Understandable.
That's why I personally dislike the fourth movie the most, because I can barely remember anything that happens in it.
To be honest, I
still
can't remember much
what
either.
happens in the other movies. At least the fifth one too. I can remember what happens.
Oh, really? Okay, well, thing is, I've forgotten most about the fourth and fifth movie because I don't like to rewatch them. I only rewatch the first three.
Yeah.
Same, and I
Yeah.
only own the first three.
Yeah. I mean, because Mule, you mentioned that whenever you do a marathon of rewatching, you only watch the first three and you stop, don't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I like to pretend that the fourth and fifth ones don't exist because, in my opinion, they ruin that World's End. Like, Our World's End, guys, is probably a major example of a movie that did not need sequels, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of feel like things ended well enough in the third movie.
Exactly, yeah. They all got happy endings, yeah. Oh, yeah, movie that I thought another movie that doesn't need sequels, by the way. How about Men in Black 3?
Oh, well, it got a spin-off instead, except
It-
without
it's
Will
it-
Smith.
Yeah,
That's for
and
sure.
yeah, and
Did it
also
get a cartoon show?
it did have a cartoon, yeah, but I believe that took place after the first movie. I think, yeah. I believe I've not seen the show, so I can't say. But to be honest, International was a massive disappointment. Like, it is unfortunately a continuation of the third movie because it featured Emma Thompson's character. So yeah, but it is a horrible movie. International, I hated it. Like, oh yes, and speaking of Men in Black, guys, that's gonna be next Thursday's ranking video.
Sweet.
And, yeah, my personal favorite is the first one. And my least,
for me,
yeah.
me, it's a tie between the first three movies. I just can't choose.
Well, I hate the second one, to be honest. I can't stand the second one. In my opinion, it had horrible villains. I hated the villains in that movie. They ruined it for me.
I like all three of the first movies pretty equally.
Yeah, and when it comes,
I can't really choose between them.
Yeah, that is true, Connor. The On End of Tides is apparently the most expensive movie I've ever made so far, which is pretty shocking, isn't it? Can't believe On End of Tides of all films is the most expensive one ever. One with bored Patrick. But yeah, Patrick, if you want to avoid a movie that's boring, I'd recommend to avoid Crap Eternals.
Yeah, don't watch Crap Eternals.
Yeah, that's what I call it, guys, because it is crap.
Yeah, you also have to keep in mind, I don't really watch movies. It's only when I'm having a boys' night at my dad's place that I ever even watch movies.
And Patrick, when you next see your dad, are you going to watch another Star Wars movie like you said you would?
Yeah, like I said, then we'll be watching the final Star Wars movie so far, Rise of Skywalker, and then we're going to start watching the James Bond movies in chronological order.
Hello, Fazbear. I'm going very well, thank you. How about you? Well, Patrick, me and Moola, we both really hate the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I don't have high expectations for that movie.
Yeah.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, I think everyone here apart from Blaze, because he's not a Star Wars fan, we all hate it.
Yeah, but to be fair, I always go in with low expectations with most movies. That way,
just
I'll
go with
be
an open mind,
surprised if they turn out to be good, and I won't be that disappointed if they're bad.
Well, Patrick, when it comes to movies, I just go with an open mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your movie lover, International. I definitely think that has Chris Hemsworth's second worst role of all time after Kevin. Yeah, like Kevin Bettman's so annoying, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see International.
You didn't see it? Oh, good. Avoid it, movie love. It's so bad. Avoid it.
Although, unfortunately, I do plan to review all the Transformers movies likely in the new year, so it probably means I'm probably going to have to watch The Last Night.
Can I say something here?
Of course.
Yeah.
I actually liked The Last Night.
You liked it? Well, that's really shocking, Patrick, because I actually despise it. I think it's the worst Transformers movie ever. Like, movie lover, you know how you say you refused to watch it last night?
Yeah.
You dodged a bullet because it's horrible, in my opinion. I hate that movie.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't think it was a great movie, but I actually
it's not great, no.
found it to be more enjoyable than the other movies because I didn't really find myself disliking any of the characters. Granted, I didn't really find myself particularly liking most of them even that much, but at the very least, that's still better than other characters in other Transformers movies that wanted to make me just yell "shut the hell up." So
yeah, they're annoying characters.
Better.
Yeah.
Because Christ Almighty, some of the characters in Revenge of the Fallen, for example, made me want to tell them to shut up.
I know, right? Yeah, the same goes for me.
Yeah, like Revenge of the Fallen was really bad. I consider that one of the Age of Extinction's worst Transformers film, but Revenge of the Fallen I consider one of the worst second installments ever.
Yeah, like I don't like it as much as I used to like when I was a kid, but I put it, second worst after The Last Night. Yeah, my ranking is quite different to yours, Mula, because you refused to watch The Last Night.
Yeah.
Although you said yourself, I mean,
the worst one is still Age of Extinction. To
yeah.
me anyways.
Yeah, because Mula, you like to keep it away, don't you? Because you don't want to watch The Last Night. You're dodging a bullet.
Nope. No, but if I'm going to review all the Transformers films, I'm probably going to have to. Ugh.
Well, good luck to you.
Is that I don't really find myself disliking any of the Transformers movies. Yes, I don't really think they're good movies, but I never really found myself hating or disliking them all that much either.
Well, my favorite is Bumblebee.
Bumblebee was pretty good.
But I will say, though, The Last Night is still better than Crap Turtle. Like, I think it's less boring, to be honest.
I think I'd watch any other bad MCU film over Crap Turtles.
Yeah, well, because Connor here said that he thinks it's not the best Marvel movie, and he places it in number 22 out of the 26 MCU movies, 22 in his ranking. But for me, I put it, right at the bottom because I hate it.
Gotta say, there is a few things about the Transformers movies, particularly the Michael Bay ones, that I actually really did like. For example, I feel like the voice acting was always pretty good.
Of course.
And the special effects are insane.
Only in the first 3 movies, in my opinion, because in my opinion, in the 4th and 5th movies, the CGI went horribly wrong.
I still think it looks pretty good. And of course, I love the musical score.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot how you pronounce the surname.
Steve Jablonsky. It's Jablonsky, Steve Jablonsky.
I love the musical score.
Me too. Like, in my opinion, guys, aside from Peter Cullen, as Optimus Prime, the music is one thing I don't have a problem with any of the 5 movies by Michael Bay. But yeah, of course, I prefer Bumblebee way more than any of the 5 movies, to be honest. I love Bumblebee.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It kind of took me till New Year's Day to go see it theaters, though.
I saw it on the 29th of December, 2018, on the 29th.
I almost tried to avoid it because of the Michael Bay films at first.
Well, Bumblebee was definitely saving grace. I'm looking more to Rise of the Beasts.
I'm glad I gave it a
chance. Case, I think I might have some bad news.
Oh, it's been delayed?
Well, the thing is, this is something I heard a while ago, so it could be wrong, but I've heard that apparently Bumblebee didn't make enough money as they were hoping. They kind of thought maybe it was because the movies had too much this movie had too much personality and not enough action.
Really?
So,
but there's loads of action in Bumblebee.
Yeah, that's also why I was a little confused too, but...
Yeah. That makes no sense.
It seems like it might not be overly likely that there's going to be a Bumblebee sequel, but again, I could be wrong because that's a while
Rise of the Beasts is a follow-up.
Well, the sequel to Bumblebee is Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah, that's a follow-up, Patrick.
Not Bumblebee 2.
Yeah, it's just got a different title.
Yeah. Well,
Rise of the Beasts. Rise of the Beasts is not part of the base series. The base series is shut down for good after Last Night.
Yeah, because The Last Night, of course, bombed the box office and it got loads of negative reviews, especially from me because I hated it.
That pretty much showed people were just done with that version of Transformers and wanted an actually good version for once.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah.
I will say, though, there is one thing about Bumblebee that I don't really like.
Go on, then. What is it? Tell us.
Well, from how you're acting, I'm pretty sure you probably haven't heard of this, but basically, the producers behind Bumblebee kind of indirectly treated Cullen like crap.
Yeah, I heard that apparently he was sickened when he voiced Optimus Prime.
that because what they basically did is that the longer Cullen has to do voice work for a movie, the more he has to be paid. And the producers didn't want to have to pay him a lot. So basically what they did is that they had some anonymous actor record the lines for Optimus so that the animators could use his lines to animate from. And then they brought in Peter Cullen to dub over those lines instead of letting him do an original take.
Well, that's pretty stupid. Poor Peter Cullen.
If I may intervene, I wouldn't say that that's really treating him badly, though, because a lot of movies have that. They originally have people record, and then they have all the actor come in and record over them. Like that happens a fair bit. So I don't know. I feel like that's not something irregular. Most movies do have a similar process.
Darth Vader also did it. Some guy played Darth Vader, and they had James Earl Jones dub over him.
And don't forget as well, guys, that Corey Burton, of course, originally voiced Count Dooku McClaw's movie before being replaced by Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
So yeah,
but the same thing with Joker from Lego DC Supervillains.
Yeah, in the trailer, it was also Christopher Corey Smith who played him in the other Lego games, but in the actual game, they got Mark Hamill back to voice Joker.
Again, I'm still very surprised about Mark Hamill returning for that game.
Yeah, me too. It was amazing. My favorite scene from Shang-Chi. My favorite scene probably the boss fight. Movie lover. What was your favorite scene in Shang-Chi? Movie lover. Wait, is movie lover still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's your favorite scene in Shang-Chi?
Oh, I think I have to see any scenes of Katie, really.
Oh yeah, Katie was amazing. I love Katie. Played by a great Awkwafina. So Ozzy, what do you think? What's your favorite scene in Shang-Chi, Ozzy?
Well, it either comes to the bus fight or the final fight.
Yeah. What you the Mund?
I have to say the entire fight at the end of the film.
It was epic, yeah. But I love a boss fight. I love how the movie doesn't mess around. It begins with action quite early into the movie. I love that.
That is.
Patrick, have you seen Shang-Chi?
No, not yet.
I'd recommend it.
Basically, what you just have to keep in mind is any MCU movie that's come out after Endgame, I have not seen yet.
Okay.
Well,
me and my dad haven't gotten around to them yet because we first have to finish the Star Wars movies and then we start watching the James Bond movies. And I don't really watch movies outside of that, so it's gonna be a while before we start watching the MCU movies again.
Okay.
Well, when that comes to those ones, I recommend Far From Home, Black Widow, and Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crap turnovers I'd recommend to avoid. But No Way Home will be out this month.
No Way Home will probably have to see how that turns out, but
hopefully it'll be good
once it comes out.
I already got my tickets for No Way Home.
Oh, nice one.
I got them on the day they started going on sale.
Nice one.
I really hope No Way Home is good. Do you know what because as I said this last chat, but I was watching a video and I heard some leaks, and I really hope that they're just made up nonsensical leaks, because I really hope that they don't come to be. I really hope so, because I really think if those leaks are true, it'll be a disaster, fortunately. So I'm really hoping that they're just nonsensical.
The most underrated MCU movie? That's a very good question, Connor. I think probably the most underrated MCU movie, that's tough. Probably Captain America First Avenger could be one of them, maybe.
Yeah, that one's probably the most underrated.
And how about the first Thor movie as well? That one's actually pretty good.
Incredible Hulk.
Hulk is quite forgettable, to be honest. I've forgotten a lot about the Hulk movie.
And I think the most overrated MCU movie is Civil War.
Oh yeah, Civil War, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of paper saying that. But
no, you won't. No, you won't.
I think it's a little bit too overhyped.
Movie lover, we're not going to, give you any hate in this community. Don't you worry about that, because in this community, every single opinion is respected, no matter how different they are to everyone's. So if you think it's overrated, that's totally fine by me.
I mean, I like it, but I think it's a little bit too overhyped.
It is my least favorite out of the Chris Evans Captain America trilogy. Hello, Ryan.
I
Connor,
feel
I don't
with-
like Iron Man 2. So, Iguado, I think that's a pretty simple question for me, a movie lover. We know the answer to our worst Star Wars movie.
Yep, it's The Last Jedi.
Yeah, the same goes for me. I think Ramond as well, and Patrick. You've not seen Rise of Skywalker yet.
It's even Empire Fan Productions' most hated Star Wars film.
I can't blame him. He has every right to that opinion, and I definitely agree 100% with what he said about it. It's just a in my opinion, and I do believe it's Ozzy's. I do believe Ozzy is your worst movie of all time, isn't it?
Yep, everybody that knows me very well knows how much I hate that movie.
Oh, hello, Christian. Welcome.
To be perfectly honest.
Ryan
I have to hop off now.
Wait, what sort of movie lover?
Perfectly honest.
Ryan Connor's also here.
Yeah, I just said hi to him. I agreed to him. What are you saying, Patrick?
If I have to be completely honest here,
of course.
When I watched Last Jedi with my dad,
yeah,
I have really mixed feelings on that movie.
That's
because
fine.
There were a lot of things I liked and a lot of things I thought were just
Okay, all right. Connor here says that his weakest one is Solo. Okay, that's all right. Solo, I'd watch over sequels, but it's not a good movie in any form of fashion, in my opinion. It's like in between good or bad for me.
I thought it was just kind of meh, to be honest.
Yeah, for me, it's in the middle.
All right, I have to go, guys.
All right, take care, Ozzy. Have a great day.
Bye. See you guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, DJ Disney's got a question asking the MCU movie that I thought was going to be bad, but it was, and I ended up liking it. Well, for me, it's probably Shang-Chi. I thought it was going to suck, but I actually liked it.
Same here.
But I hated the mid-credit scene more.
Mid-credit scene I would have erased.
Yeah, me too. It wasn't needed.
Just remember not to spoil it because I haven't seen it.
Okay, we won't tell you what's in it, Patrick, but yeah. Okay, so movie love, aside from Shang-Chi, is there any other movies you thought were going to be bad in the MCU, but you actually really liked?
Well, I remember when everyone thought Guardians of the Galaxy would be bad because there were characters you've never heard of, and the concept seemed a little bit ridiculous, but then the actual movie came out, and it's now actually one of the best MCU films out there.
Yeah, I love the Guardians movies. You know, the two of them. Yeah, I want.
First one's kind of like the Iron Man towards the space MCU films.
Yeah, it's like bringing in together a whole universe, isn't it? Because you're going to space. So yeah, but I of course I'm not watching a third film because I'll be retiring after seeing No Way Home anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
As for the holiday special, we'll see when it's set after. If it's between 2 and Infinity War, maybe I'll watch it. But if it's after Endgame, no.
Yeah. My movie of the year, same as you, Connor, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I love that movie. So far, of course. I've not seen how Venom 2 should have ended Knox with, and you didn't like it. What was up with it? Why didn't you like it? Tell us. So Christian here says he hates Infinity War, but he enjoyed Endgame. Wow, Christian. I didn't know people would hate Infinity War. Wow. What did you hate about it? Tell us.
Oh, I've heard a lot of people hating Infinity War. Some people on YouTube.
I don't know why they'd hate it, because I love Infinity War.
Infinity War is personally my favorite MCU movie.
I've noticed that on your rankings, movie lover. Oh, by the way, movie lover, today's the Candyman's birthday.
Wait.
You know, Tony Todd. It's his Tony Todd. Yeah, Tony Todd. So Christian has not seen Venom 2 yet, and don't spoil it. We won't, Christian. Don't worry. Absolutely right. It's great. So Christian's.
I thought it was just kind of okay.
I didn't really like it at first, but I saw it a second time, and I liked it better a second time.
Yeah, I like it more than the first one. So Iguadon says his favorite MCU movie is Guardians Volume 2. Nice. Good choice. I love that movie. Oliver Mund, have you seen Let There Be Carnage yet?
Yeah, I actually saw it like the 14th of November.
And how was it?
Amazing. Incredible.
Yeah, I love that, yeah. So Notcliffe here says that, he hated how Venom 2 should have ended because it was short. Vince McBride is scientist? What? Why did we include him? He's like, you know, the guy who appears in all the How Spider-Man Should Have Ended videos. Because Venom's an enemy of Spider-Man. Why didn't we include him? Not clear. That's disappointing, isn't it? I can't believe it didn't include the bright idea scientist. Goodness me, what have Heishi done? I do, Ruben. Yes. I think about watching Spider-Man on a Friday or Saturday it comes out. To be honest.
Wait, I missed. What did Heishi do? What did they do?
Okay, Alexander, have you watched like how a Spider-Man movie should have ended by Heishi?
Yes.
Okay, you know that scientist who talked about a bright idea?
Yes, I know him very well.
He doesn't appear in how Leviathan should have ended. He doesn't appear,
I am aware.
which is disappointing because Venom's of course an enemy of Spider-Man. So why didn't he appear? You know.
That's true.
So yeah. So Connor's watching on the 15th. Nice, that's cool. Wait,
I'm
quick.
watching on the 16th because I'm gonna be going away around on the weekend of the 17th. So.
Oh yeah, Mover, will you also be watching the new Matrix movie as well?
Yeah, I will.
Wait, Mover, have you just commented a Candyman quote just now? Got notification. Is that a Candyman quote?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I'll watch Candyman movies one day. Yeah, Christian. Tony Todd himself does play the Fallen. Yeah, Candyman voices the Fallen. Yes.
Yeah. By the way, Luke.
Yes, Patrick. What's up?
I don't remember. Were you gonna react to my issue 4 coming up, or were you just gonna write a review to it?
I'm going to react in the new year for you.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Hey Alex, do you have any idea when you'll have time to write your review of it?
Well, I can write it soon.
It's nice. I've still been waiting to hear you two guys' thoughts on it, because it's been a while now since I released it.
Well, Patrick, you've got to understand that I, of course, have a schedule, so I'm busy.
Yeah, of course, I know.
Yeah. My thoughts on the character Spawn. Oh, he's amazing, Christian. He's my favorite, like, non-DC and Marvel anti-hero of all time, Spawn. I love Spawn. Mainly because of Keith David. That's my favorite role of Keith David, actually, guys. And if you guys play Mortal Kombat 11, he's actually a DLC character, with Keith David reprising his role. Did I like Transformers Animated? Yeah, I think it's underrated Transformers show, Guanadon. Very underrated show, Transformers Animated. And I do believe it that the voice of Megatron in that show is Patrick's favourite voice of Megatron, Corey Burton. Patrick.
Yes, he is.
I believe the voice of Megatron in that show, Transformers Animated, is your favourite voice of Megatron, Corey Burton, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a shame that, you know, Corey did not voice Megatron outside that show, isn't it?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
So in the future.
Movie lover.
Yeah.
Who is your personal favourite voice of Megatron?
Hugo Weaving.
Ah, great choice. You know, Hugo Weaving, guys, is such a phenomenal actor, and he deserves a lot more credit for what he's done. I swear to God, he doesn't get enough credit. My personal favourite role will definitely be Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, welcome back. We missed you.
Tell me, Mr. Anderson, what good is a phone call if you're unable to speak?
That's such an iconic line. Like, Hugo Weaving just nailed it. You like what I've done with the place?
It ends tonight.
I know it does. I've seen it. But so the rest of me is just going to enjoy the show. Because we already know that I'm the one that beats you. I gotta say, you know when he shouts out, "This is my world, he sounds like Megatron, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the same actor, so yeah. I think Megatron is also easily my favourite voice role of Hugo Weaving of all time, actually. But my favourite performance by Hugo Weaving when he's playing a hero is actually V from V for Vendetta.
I still need to watch that one.
Oh, movie lover. Like, V for Vendetta is a phenomenal movie. I'd recommend it. It's brilliant. Yeah. Patrick, what is your favourite role of Hugo Weaving?
So far it would have to be Megatron, because I haven't watched a lot of his roles.
Ah, Okay. Shadow here says his favourite Hugo Weaving role will always be Elrond. Great choice. He's my favourite. He's definitely my favourite Elrond of all time.
Oh yeah.
And his second favourite is a Red Skull. Nice. Blaze just sent me a message and he's watching Ted too. Nice. You didn't misspell his name, Christian. Don't worry. You didn't misspell Yondu. Go ahead, Connor. Show us your ranking of the MCU movies. Go for it. All right, take care, Noxwave. Take care of yourself. Nice to have you here. But yeah. So, movie lover, have you had a chance to watch my, Transformers audio series that's been out recently?
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, yeah, because thing is, guys, I've completed editing the series. It's all scheduled, ready to upload. So yeah. So Connor here says no, his last place is I'm free. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, that was my second worst, after Captain Marvel before I saw Crap Eternals, and that's my third worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain Marvel for me is right at the bottom before Crap Eternals came along. Oh yeah, Christian, that scene with Yondu where he killed, the crew members with his red arrow, that was amazing. His whistle. Iguanodon's favorite roles of Hugo Weaving are Agent Smith, Red Skull, V, Elrond, Rex Rashid. Oh yeah, from the Babe movies, yeah, and also Megatron. Yeah, brilliant. I believe Alexander's favorite role of Hugo Weaving is actually his character in Mortal Engines, I believe. So yeah, but Agent Smith was amazing villain. It's a shame that in Revolutions he only has 2 scenes. What a shame.
Connor, number 25 on Connor's ranking, The Incredible Hulk.
Okay. I'll probably put higher than that, Connor.
Hold that thought. Hold on, guys. I'll be back.
I know his movie lover. Oh. The first movie, I don't know, Ryan. I've not thought of it. So Rex said he liked Hawkeye. Well, Rex, I'm not watching Hawkeye. I don't really want to be honest, because I think I'm going to ruin Clint's retirement. I don't want to watch a Hawkeye show. Yeah, Blaze. On the right, that's Patrick Warburton. Yes, and next to him is Michael Dorn. Who you guys may know as Callie back from the DC Animated Universe. Do I prefer animated Sentinel Prime or Dark Moon Prime? I prefer Dark Moon, Christian, because of Leonard Nimoy's performance. Yeah, Leonard Nimoy was also a phenomenal actor, and of course, may he live long and prosper.
Hey, by the way, guys. So
What's up, Patrick?
I kind of need to leave soon because I kind of need to go to bed early. Because
That's okay.
Early in the morning, I have to go and get a corona test because I recently found out that someone at my school had corona.
Oh, no.
Tested positive for it. And thankfully, I wasn't anywhere near the person who had it,
well, that's
what
good.
I was told. But still, for security's sake, they still want everyone who wasn't close to him to still at least take one test. So, and the only time I was able to get was early in the morning. So, yeah.
Understandable. So you're going to go get a test early tomorrow, Patrick?
Yeah.
I mean,
I also haven't had much school as of late because I kid you not, out of nowhere, we've gotten so much snow over here in Denmark.
Really?
That the town buses had to stop driving for a day.
Wow. Can't believe that. So are you snowed in your apartment, Patrick?
No. It's just enough snow that cars weren't able to drive on the roads for a whole day.
Goodness me. That's shocking, that. I mean, when it comes to COVID, Patrick, are you showing symptoms of it?
What?
Okay. Wait, did you say nope?
Said what?
Are you showing symptoms of COVID?
No, not
okay.
really.
Okay, and have you been vaccinated as well?
Yeah, I've gotten 2 vaccinations, but from what I've heard, there's going to be a third one people need to start taking that I'm most likely also going to need to take.
Yeah. 2 should be enough, to be honest. I feel fine. I mean, guys, I go to the gym every day, and I'm dead close to people working out, and I feel totally fine. I've never had COVID in my life.
Me neither.
Yeah, because movie lover, you work in a supermarket, don't you?
I work in kind of like a more
Yeah.
market butcher shop.
Yeah, and you've not had COVID, have you?
No.
Yeah, so yeah, that's proof, isn't it? Yeah.
Even before getting vaccinated, I didn't.
Yeah, me neither. I've been totally fine.
Well, then again, I was one of the few people in my area who actually listened to rules.
Yeah, I stayed at home. Yeah, last year in the lockdown. Yeah.
In my area.
Now, so...
You need to leave, Patrick. Okay, take care of yourself, Patrick.
Yeah.
So, goodbye, Patrick. Let the force be with you.
Always.
See ya.
See you, Patrick. Take care.
In my area.
Bye, Patrick.
In my province, I have a number of rule breakers who don't listen.
Oh wow. Wow. Shadow here says he's waiting for Yelena to appear in Hawkeye show. Well, Shadow, I don't want to watch Hawkeye.
Same here.
Yeah, because I think we're going to ruin his retirement. Like when will Clint get a break, guys? He doesn't need anyone to be hunting him at all. He deserves retirement. They should have done it as a prequel show where he's Ronin instead before Endgame happened. You know, in between Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, not after.
Yeah.
And now because of it, Yelena's gonna look like a villain.
Yeah, and he did not kill Natasha. She sacrificed herself to get the Soul Stone. He didn't kill her.
Yeah, some character from a Disney Plus show should literally know better. She wasn't even there to see the whole thing.
By the way,
so
who
how
is
would she even
character?
freaking know?
I have no clue who that character is.
Wait, do you mean Yelena?
No, I heard who.
Yeah, she's a character in Black Widow, Yelena.
Yeah, but no, I know, but I heard. But the character that you were just talking about, who said that Clint was the killer, who is that character? I don't know.
Alicina Del Fontaine, I think she's called, if I remember correctly. Count Del Fontaine.
But what is she about? Like, where did she come from?
She came out of nowhere, to be honest. You know, I don't even know who she is at all. I don't know her.
I think she might possibly be from fucking Winter Soldier.
She was in the show, yeah. Yeah, the thing.
I'm also not watching that show.
Yeah, thing is, movie lover, you know that Captain America knockoff called John, John Walker. You know that Captain America knockoff, movie lover. I'm not interested in his trilogy, right? Because I'm retiring after watching No Way Home. For me, Blue D, it's probably Madam Hydra. I think it's a cool name. Movie lover. Really, Backdoor. So that character, Count Del Fontaine is, is Madam Hydra. Really? That's pretty confusing, but yeah, she just dropped him out of nowhere. I didn't really like her character at all. Yeah. But there'll be more Spider-Man movies, yeah, but I don't care because I'm retiring after watching No Way Home. British Spider-Man, well, yeah, Tom Holland is British, so yeah. Okay, Rex, you do whatever you want to do with the MCU, but I'm not watching him after I see No Way Home. Wait, Blaze, what have you sent me now? Yeah, that's Liam Neeson. Yeah, Blaze, that's Liam Neeson.
Alright.
Okay, your movie lover. You know that Captain America knockoff called John Walker?
Yeah.
Count Del Fontaine meets him in the show, basically. That's where she's introduced. Yeah. Alright, take care, Christian. Steve Downes as Wheeljack. Pretty cool. Bigfoot, mythical creature, isn't it? Pretty I'm not sure if it's real or not, but yeah. Yes, but that's true about Dollar. He was going to Optimus Prime, yeah. Wouldn't he be a great choice? Yeah, Shadow, I hate how John Walker killed someone in cold blood with Captain America's shield. That was disgusting. Like, in my opinion, he will never be Captain America. There's only one Captain America I can think of, guys, and that's Steve Rogers. No one else. And yeah, Movie Lover, of course, can't comment on the rest of the show after episode 1 because after you watch episode 1, he stopped watching, didn't you, Movie Lover?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, did you watch as soon as Sam gave her a shield, or did you watch the entire first episode?
Yeah, I watched the entire first episode, and even the stuff after he gave up the shield gave me bad thoughts.
Yeah. You also told me that from what you've heard, it makes Zemo defeating Civil War pointless as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, oh yeah, the Zemo dance scene. I can't believe they included a dance scene for Baron Zemo of all characters. That's ridiculous. He's a villain, for crying out loud. He's supposed to be, antagonistic and all he can care about is dancing. Seriously? Well, that's a massive, disappointment, isn't it? And yeah. And all your Movie Love, in case winning as well, right? Sam Wilson also lost my respect as well because he gave up a shield as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a thing is as well, guys, when it comes to Falcon, I prefer how he's an Earth's Mightiest Heroes over the MCU, actually. Because, Movie Lover, have you watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes? Have you watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Movie Lover, the show?
No.
Oh, I'd recommend it. It's probably my favorite Marvel show in animation of all time. And Falcon in that show.
Yeah.
He's voiced by the same person that plays Sharon in the John Wick movies. Sharon. The guy with the glasses who's the receptionist of a concert, of a hotel, the Continental.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays Falcon. Lance Reddick. Hello to Laughmore. This is a chat where I talk to all the people who view this. Yeah. Okay, here's a question for you, Movie Lover. Like Guanadon 6. He's asking, what do you think of General Grievous?
What was that?
He's asking, what do you think of General Grievous?
General Grievous. Well, I think it's a pretty cool character. I mean, I haven't seen him in the animated stuff though, but I've seen him in episode 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Guanadon, he was asking what did you think about him in the 2003 Clone Wars show as well. But you've not seen the show, have you?
No.
Yeah, so that answers your question, Guanadon.
By the way, I wanted to address the 2003 show to say something to this.
Yeah, what about the 2003 show, Alexander?
The 2003 show will act as great inspiration for my very soon upcoming Grievous fanfilm.
Oh, how exciting.
In fact, you will see the Battle of High Point in its full might and glory.
That sounds exciting.
Yes.
I see Blaze is posting Ultron quotes. Nice. Blue D here says he can write a better Falcon Winter Soldier show. Nice. I'd love to see that, Blue D. He asking me that or Movie Lover Guanadon. Do I prefer the Indirect or Indominus Rex? I don't really know the answer to that, to be honest. So yeah, my favorite dinosaur in Jurassic Park is a T-Rex. So yeah. Oh, you Movie Lover. You know Edgar Bug in the first Men in Black movie?
Who again?
Edgar Bug. From the first Men in Black movie.
Yeah.
Did you know he's played by the same person that plays Kingpin in the Daredevil Netflix show?
No, I haven't watched Daredevil.
Oh, I'd recommend Daredevil. It's amazing. Alexander, are you there? Oh, he's on mute. Oh, that's exciting, Rex. I'm looking forward to Into Spider-Verse 2. And oh yeah, guys, thank God it's not part of the MCU as well. Thank God it's not part of the MCU Spider-Verse 2. Definitely looking forward to it.
Same here. I really need to rewatch Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, I love Thor Ragnarok. My favorite Thor movie out of a trilogy with Chris Hemsworth. Okay. He's asking you now, movie lover, if you prefer the Indominus Rex or the Indoraptor.
I prefer the Rex.
Yeah, the Indominus Rex from the first Jurassic World movie.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm not really a big fan of Fallen Kingdom. Really.
Me neither.
I mean, I still am hyped for Dominion, but
yeah,
I don't
me
want to
too.
raise my expectations too high after Fallen Kingdom was kind of a disappointment.
Yeah, like I did not like how Ian Malcolm was only a cameo appearance in the film, sadly, because he's a first Jurassic Park character, guys.
And I didn't really like the daughter twist either.
Yeah, wasn't really a fan of Ray Spall's character either. I didn't really like him that much. And plus, I also hate how the island from the first movie, just part of me is only in like the first half hour and it gets destroyed. I hated that. I don't know about all. There's loads of franchises that I might think underrated. I don't know, to be honest. But yeah. I mean, I could say probably the first. I think the first two Blade movies definitely deserve a lot more love, in my opinion, because they're phenomenal. They deserve a lot more attention.
Yeah, people hate the third one, but they can go ahead and hate the third one because it sucks.
But you know what's sad, movie lover? I'd rather watch that over crap Eternals.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah, thing is, what movie lover? The thing that I hate about Blade 3 is, the first 20 minutes is a Blade movie, but then after Whistler dies, it's not a Blade movie anymore.
No.
Like it's basically just a movie. It's about Hannibal King and Whistler's daughter with Blade as a supporting character, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's hardly in a movie, Wesley Snipes, mainly because he was in the trailer doing drugs, weren't he?
Yeah, he was smoking weed in there, so they used his
CGI
stand-in for Snipes the whole movie.
Apart from the close-up where you can see his face, of course, and when he talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Wesley Snipes was probably, a saving grace because he was still good as Blade, and so was Chris Christopherson as Whistler, but I think Ryan Reynolds was probably the only good new cast member, to be honest, in that movie, as Hannibal King. But I feel like he was out of place because he was like a comedy character, and Blade isn't a comedy, it's meant to be serious and violent, isn't it?
Yeah, not some Deadpool spinoff with vampires.
Exactly, yeah. And the villain was also horrible when I rewatch a movie. I can't stand Dracula now, guys.
Yeah, so Dracula meets Blade.
Yeah, like when I rewatch a movie, guys, I can see why movie lover hates Dracula because I don't like him anymore either. Like in my opinion, guys, no one can play Dracula better than Christopher Lee. To be honest, he's my favorite Dracula. So yeah, great ranking, Connor. Nice one. So I see your top 4 favorites is a 4 Avengers movies. Nice. Okay. So, and also as well, what I still like about Blade Trinity is as well, I didn't like the character played by Parker Posey that much. Like movie lover, it's so annoying how when Hannibal King first appears, she yells Hannibal King, like that's just cringy. What if Snow was the main villain?
I've forgotten so much about that film.
Yeah,
except for those bad qualities.
Yeah, I don't want to rewatch it. Oh, but I'll doing a Transformers. I'll try doing an impression. Okay, here we go. That went well. We've lost the boy, Master. The other ones must be shooting their signals. I can't even rely on you to swat a simple insect. Indeed, Blue D. Dracula is far better in the Batman show, yes. Voiced by Peter Stormare, but my favourite is, of course, Christopher Lee.
Yes,
Wait a minute, Max Schreck?
Okay, my favorite one of these 4 Dracula actors is Gary Oldman, and I think he's the only Dracula. His Dracula movie is the only one I've really seen.
I've only seen clips of Christopher Lee's version. And I think he's my favourite. But yeah, Gary Oldman's a phenomenal actor, guys. My favourite roles is definitely, Commissioner Gordon, Sirius Black, and Lord Shen, and there's many others he's played as well.
Yeah, Commissioner Gordon from Batman, Dreyfus from Planet of the Apes.
Oh, he's great in that role too. What insect? I'm on 7 billion. He could be anywhere. Then we will force them to find him for us. It's time for a world to let us know of our presence. No more disguises, no mercy. It's time for my master's arrival. You going to watch Beauty and the Beast animated movie, Connor? Nice one. Well, I hope you enjoy it. My favorite episode of Transformers Prime. Great question, Jai Pranks. I love that show. That's very hard to say because it's such a great show. I suppose I like the first episode of the show. You know, the first, a couple episodes. Like I do like how The Rock himself played Cliffjumper. You know, Dwayne Johnson. He played Cliffjumper. But my favorite live action role of Dwayne Johnson probably Luke Hobbs from Fast and Furious. And in case you're wondering, guys, I refuse to watch F10 and F11. Because F9, in my opinion, was a nail in the coffin to, me deciding if we want to continue a show or not, the films. And I definitely don't want to continue after seeing F9 because I was disappointment.
Yeah, I didn't even buy F9 on DVD.
Good. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, and to be honest, guys, like, before I saw Crap Tunnels, this was my least favorite 2021 movie, F9, but, now it's Crap Tunnels. And movie lover, you were pleased to know as well, movie lover, I'm not watching music, your least favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I heard it was so bad.
My least favorite blockbuster movie of 2021 is Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I had to watch clips of it to find Jon Stewart's Green Lantern, but he doesn't talk. Iguadon, there's 2 Robots in Disguise shows. Which one are you talking about? You talking about the 2001 one or the 2015 one? Tell me. What do you think about when Stanley finally spoke in Transformers Prime? Oh, that was so chilling, Iguadon, weren't it? Chilling. Like, Frank Welker was phenomenal as Soundwave. So yeah, when it comes to, Space Jam movie, like, it's so bad, isn't it, the second one? And LeBron James, he really annoyed me in the movie, LeBron James.
Yeah, he was really unlikable in this film.
Like, I don't know who the worst character was. Was it him or LG Rhythm?
Both of them, really. I mean,
yeah, like, I mean, I hate to say this, guys, but I think it's Don Cheadle's worst role.
Yeah, seriously, LeBron James was honestly such a jerk the whole film.
Yeah, so do you prefer Michael Jordan's version of himself?
Yeah, Michael Jordan was actually likable in the first one.
Yeah, who'd have thought a basketball player could be such a great actor, guys? It's amazing, isn't it? But yeah, so. Oh, yeah, when Prime gets upgraded, that was pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, me too, right? In my opinion, Furious 7 was definitely the true end of Fast and Furious. In the main films, because, Hobbs and Shaw I enjoyed. So Shadow here says that Space Jam is worse than Crap Tunnels. Okay, I believe that's like the same goes for you, movie lover. Because you think Space Jam New Legacy is worse than Crap Tunnels, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Only by 1 score because you give it Crap Tunnels 1 out of 10 and Space Jam 0, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course you've said that you think the worst one is music, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll be pleased to know that I refuse to watch it. So yeah, and Shadow here calls it Space Jam a failed legacy.
It just proves that Sia should just not be directing movies and just be making music.
Yeah, I do like her music, guys, but after hearing what she did with this movie, I don't really like what she did. I prefer her way more for a singing career. Like, the same could be applied to Harry Styles as Eros in Crap Tunnels, because I'll always see him as a singer, but not really as an actor, because I believe he's only been with Dunkirk, maybe by Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Oh, here's a question for you, movie lover. Iguadon's asking, what do you think of the Balrog, the Lord of the Rings monster from Fellowship of the Ring, the Balrog?
I like the Balrog.
The CGI for Balrog holds up so well for a 2001 movie, doesn't it?
2001.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 20 years old, guys. That is sensational.
Yeah, this month, Fellowship of the Ring is going to be
Take care, Connor.
Old.
Yeah, like, the Lord of the Rings trilogy is a masterpiece in every way. Oh, someone there? Oh, yeah.
I have yet to see those movies.
Well, Blaze, I strongly recommend them because they're a masterpiece. The Lord of the Rings trilogy, absolutely phenomenal movies.
One of the most phenomenal trilogies in cinema.
I think it might be my favorite one, actually, guys. My favorite trilogy of all time, actually. You know, because Star Wars, I consider to be, you know, 6 movies.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is just one trilogy, you know. But the Hobbit trilogy, I don't mind. I do like it, but you know, Lord of the Rings is more superior in my opinion.
In every way.
Yeah, but the graphics for Lord of the Rings and the CGI just holds up sensationally. It's phenomenal. Like Blaze, I'd recommend it, but the thing is, Blaze, they're actually really long movies, so you'll probably need to find some free time, yeah, because they are long.
Wait, how long are they?
They're like more than 2 hours long, but the third one is actually 3 hours long. Return of the King, it's 3 hours.
The extended edition's 4 hours.
Yeah, pretty much the same length as a Snyder cut. Here's a question for you, Ryan.
A question for me.
Your top 5 best movies and your top 5 worst movies. Go for it, movie lover. Tell him.
All right. Top 5 films of all time. Number 1, Godfather 1 and 2 combined. Number 2, Return of the King. Number 3, Die Hard. Oh wait, number 3, The Shining. Number 4, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, and number 5, Die Hard. For best.
Nice. And go for your worst ones.
Freddy Got Fingered, Grown Ups 2, Fear.com, The Emoji Movie, and Food Fights.
Are they really bad movies, movie lover?
Yes.
Well, here's my top 5 worst movies of all time. So, I think movie lover can probably guess what my worst one is of all time.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. My second worst is probably Mortal Kombat Annihilation, as I call it Mortal Kombat Abomination, because it was a horrible movie. I despise that movie. My third worst is probably Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, because I hate that movie as well.
Same here. Ghost Rider
yeah.
Spirit of blurriness or camera shakiness or whatever.
Yeah. My fourth worst is probably The Wrong Call, Dive With Me Kid movie. The Wrong Call, as I call it. I hate that as well. I take care, Bloody.
And fifth?
And fifth, it's probably going to have to be the fifth Home Alone movie, Holiday Heist, because I hate that as well.
For me, Taking Back the House was honestly worse.
Oh, yeah, because you did a review recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also horrible. That's probably my sixth worst, to be honest. But yeah, my favorite movies of all time, my top 5 is, my first favorite is, of course, Endgame. My second favorite is Return of the Jedi. Third is probably Terminator 2. No, sorry, my third favorite is Return of the King. Fourth is Terminator 2. And fifth place, oh, that's hard. Probably Richard Donner Cut Superman 2, actually, my favorite DC movie of all time.
Choices.
Yeah. Like, oh, you movie lover. Because I have issues with Superman Returns, I actually kind of wish it was Superman 2 ended with Superman movies, actually. You know, Superman 2.
For me, Superman Return, well, until Superman Returns, anyway.
Yeah, because Superman 3 and 4 were just horrible, weren't they?
Yeah, Superman Returns technically is the actually proper.
Yeah, I'd rather have that Superman 3 over the actual Superman 3. Because Superman 3, in my opinion, guys, is just a Richard Pryor comedy featuring Superman as a supporting character. Doesn't work at all. Here's a question for you, movie lover. Jedi Prime's asking you if you've watched a YouTuber called Hitop Films.
No, I've never heard of them.
Oh, Lucky Nerd's here. Welcome, Lucky Nerd.
Welcome. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I had to be going to my cousin's birthday party today.
No problem. And yeah. Movie lover, here's a question for you. Iguan's asking, what do you think of Smaug?
I like Smaug.
Yeah, me too. I love Smaug. He's such a great villain played by Benedict Cumberbatch. My favorite Benedict Cumberbatch role, actually, guys.
He's one of the best things of the Hobbit trilogy.
I know, right? I do, yes, but I don't. Lacey Chabert, she used to voice Meg Griffin in Family Guy's first season, but she got replaced by Mila Kunis, and she also plays Zatanna as well in several DC projects. Lacey Chabert.
She's also in Mean Girls.
Mean Girls. Okay. Never seen that before. Oi, movie lover. Do you remember how I mentioned Christopher Nolan's movie Dunkirk earlier?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say that, you know, on Wednesday night, Wednesday night, Movie Lover. Oh, did Lucky no just leave? Okay, right. On Wednesday night, Movie Lover, I saw Inception for the first time ever. Inception.
What did you think of it?
What a masterpiece!
I know, right?
That movie was just sick, like absolutely phenomenal.
It was worse seen in theaters last year when there was nothing coming out.
Yeah, didn't get re-released on the 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's also my favourite role of Leonardo DiCaprio as well, guys. You know, as Dom. That's my favourite role of Leonardo DiCaprio. And, like, there's so many, you know, Dark Knight trilogy actors in that movie as well, you know, like Sir Michael Caine and Cillian Murphy, Ken Watanabe. So many of them, yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to peep off his final awards before he died from cancer as well, so he rest in peace to him. And Ellen Page is also in it as well, you know, Kitty Pryde from the original X-Men films. Here's a question for you, for Movie Lover. Which you can also ask to me. Who is scary, Aragog or Shelob? Spiders. For me, it's Shelob.
Shelob. I mean, Shelob used to freak me out as a child.
Yeah, because and the thing is,
I could not.
Yeah.
Like this scene where Shelob just sneaks behind
Frodo
and then
stuns him,
paralyzes him. Was pretty much one of the biggest stuff of nightmares as a kid.
Yeah, and I think Shelob's also far more deadly than Aragog because, you know, she, you know, captures people. We didn't see Aragog do that. Oh yeah, Movie Lover, you know Aragog?
Yeah.
He's voiced by the same person that played Donovan in The Last Crusade, Julian Glover. You know Donovan from The Last Crusade, and General Veers from Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, he voiced Aragog.
Yeah. Who chose poorly.
Yeah. That scene, you know when I first saw him as a kid, Movie Lover, you know when Donovan realised he drank from a wrong grail?
Yeah.
I started clapping because he'd been defeated. Like, that was just perfect. Yeah.
It's actually, as I got older, it got funnier to me.
Yeah. And the effects were also really good for the time in 1989 as well, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, my favourite one was Raiders of the Lost Ark, though. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Or Ryan in a Small Coat. Let's read it, shall we? I am fire. I am death. Indiana Jones villain. For me, my favourite is probably Mauler Ram from Temple of Doom because he's scary.
Yeah, Mauler Ram's the best.
Yeah, or Belloc is still a great villain from Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course. And I will say, even though I don't like Kingdom of Crystal Skull that much, I did like, you know, Cate Blanchett as Spalkor.
Done 6. He's my favorite. Mauler Ram's my favorite Indiana Jones villain.
Yeah, Guardon, he just said that he's the best one in his opinion. For me, it's because he's scary, and I think Amish Person, my favorite Indian actor, my favorite Indian actor.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, and another one I did also like was Irfan Khan. May he also rest in peace. He died last year. But yeah, I think Inception, my second favorite Nolan movie after The Dark Knight, guys. My second favorite after The Dark Knight for me, by Christopher Nolan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my third favorite I think it'd probably be Batman Begins, maybe. Because I've only seen, you know, his trilogy of The Dark Knight and also Inception and Tenet. I've not seen other movies done, sadly.
Well, I've seen Dark Knight trilogy, Interstellar, Dunkirk, Tenet, and Inception. I have not seen Memento.
Yeah, I do also believe that Sir Michael Caine's actually a frequent collaborator with Christopher Nolan, you know, Sir Michael Caine. Welcome back, DJ Disney. Well, Ryan, I've got very iffy thoughts on Indiana Jones 5. I think it might suck.
Yeah, I mean,
it's run by Disney
for the same team that made the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and now Kathleen Kennedy owns Lucasfilm.
Exactly, that's why I'm so concerned. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, guys, I think The Last Crusade is also an example of a movie didn't need sequels either. Because I didn't really like Indiana Jones 4 that much, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason, like, 3 of the Star Wars films Return of the Jedi worked because they were prequels,
Exactly.
not sequels.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, and I love the prequels, of course. I really love them.
They were meant to show how the empires got set up and stuff. How Palpatine got control over the galaxy.
My favorite Fantastic Four villain, for me, it's Doctor Doom. For me, Earth Mightiest Hero, to be specific. Julian McMahon's also great in the two movies as well. But my favorite is Lex Lang. Exactly, Shadow. Disney ruining the MCU. That's why I mean, Shadow. Why didn't I'm retiring? Exactly.
They're ruining everything.
Yeah, like Phase 4 is basically becoming, the sequel trilogy because it's ruining the original one, isn't it? Really, the Infinity Saga. It's ruining the Infinity Saga. The only ones I like so far in Phase 4 is Shang-Chi and Black Widow, and that's it. Oh well, personally, guys, I think Black Widow is a Phase 3 movie, to be honest.
I miss the old kid days where
I was so hyped.
Disney didn't try to ruin everything.
Yeah.
And just actually made it. Or just a normal animation company and not some big money maker that controls Hollywood now.
Exactly. Who is better, Django or Boba Fett? For me, Iguana, my favorite is Boba Fett. Movie lover, do you prefer Django or Boba Fett?
Boba Fett.
Yeah, same here. I love Boba Fett. Great character. My favorite bounty hunter. And
kind of wish you got a bit of a better send off in Return of the Jedi, though.
Well, you can thank the Mandalorian because they brought him back.
Yes, thank goodness.
Yeah, and
Who did they bring back?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. They undid his death and return.
Well, I don't even think he was dead anyway, to be honest, because when you go into Star Pit, you're not dead yet. You're just digesting slowly. That's why when he came out, when he was in Series 2, Mandalorian had loads of scars on him because he was already going through digestion before he got out.
The only thing he got was just a scarred face, really.
Yeah, but I think he's healed it in Book of Boba Fett because in the trailer he looks like he's healed.
Yeah.
Alexander.
What is it?
Have you seen the Christopher Nolan movie called Inception?
No, I'm not entirely interested in it.
All right, okay. Because I saw it on Wednesday and I loved it. It was a masterpiece, in my opinion. Yeah. Count Dooku or General Grievous. For me, it's Count Dooku, DJ Disney. Movie lover, do you prefer Count Dooku or General Grievous?
Say, kind of don't know the answer to that one.
They're both great villains, but for me, it's Count Dooku. My favorite role is Christopher Lee.
They both don't really get too much screen time in the movies they're in, and
I don't know. I disagree with them. They get a fair amount of screen time, especially Count Dooku. I think he gets pretty good amount.
But remember, if he only has about 3 minutes, sadly.
Yeah. Well, in Revenge of the Sith, he kind of backline, but I think in Attack of the Clones, in the second half, he pretty much takes over.
He dominates it. He's basically the main villain in Attack of the Clones, Count Dooku. Grievous, however, he does have like a decent amount of screen time when he gets killed by Obi-Wan Kenobi, sadly.
He actually got killed by Anakin.
I mean, General Grievous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Iguana is asking you, movie lover, what do you think of Darth Maul's return in the Clone Wars? Darth Maul's return. You there, movie lover?
I forgot. Yeah.
Have you forgotten that?
Yeah.
But were you excited when he returned?
Yeah, I love Darth Maul.
Yeah. And to be honest, guys, I don't mind him coming back because when he comes back, he's a bit crazy. So, like, in my opinion, that's like a fate worse than death, if you get what I mean.
I agree with that partially.
But
on the other hand, I still don't think he should have arrived, because I think he got
that's basically my explanation as to why they decided to bring him back, give him a fate worse than death. Because when you get introduced to him, he's gone mad.
Yeah, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I think in terms of writing, that's true, but in terms of logic,
but I do know that George gave the approval though.
Help him like he did to Anakin. I think yes, but Maul didn't have that, and he survived on his own just through hatred for like 10 years over.
Somehow, yeah.
And I don't think he would have lasted that long, even if any of the dark side kept him, for some time. I don't think.
Yeah. Iguadon's asking Darth Maul or Count Dooku. Well, for me, Iguadon, it's probably Count Dooku. I love Count Dooku. mainly because of Sir Christopher Lee. May rest in peace. Me neither, Rex. I'm not looking forward to it. DJ Disney is saying they think Disney is trying to redeem Star Wars. Really, DJ? You think we're going to redeem Star Wars? Well, I think they ruined it with sequel trilogy. I think they ruined it.
Yeah, I don't know. And to be honest,
damage is already done.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think I don't think they're trying to, because even you have shows that I think are good, like We're in Bad Batch. I think they're still sneaking the Rise of Skywalker agenda into.
Sadly, so yeah. There's a question for you, Alexander. There's a question for you. But Dort's asking, what do you think of Richard McGonagall, General Grievous?
I think he was very good for what they wanted to show with that show.
He was scary.
Yeah, but they wanted to. He wasn't in that show. That wasn't the same Grievous that he was in the movies. That felt like a very different character. He felt more like first of all, a murder machine, but secondly, with Richard McGonagall, he felt more like a smarter, more intelligent, more less aggressive and more calm, sort of character. Whereas in the movies, you look at Matthew Wood, he is more kind of evil and straight up evil and kind of very aggressive and takes fun in other suffering and kind of powerful and showing his power. So I think they're very different, and I think for his version works, but he's not Matthew Wood, and I prefer the movie version.
Yeah, same here. Matthew Wood to me will always be General Grievous. I love Matthew Wood. Grievous or Darth Maul. For me, it's probably Maul. Because I like Darth Maul a lot. So yeah. Backdoor, Alexander knows a lot about Star Wars. I don't need to tell him that. He's fully aware that Grievous first appeared in 2003 show. And he just said very clearly, that he prefers Matthew Wood's version.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and he knows so much about Star Wars. He knows even more than me about Star Wars. Like, he knows every single cast member of the Clone Wars. Who he play. So, yeah. So, like, if you want to ask him who voices who, he'll tell you right off the bat because he's so good at the cast. Alright, well, Alexander. Oh, he's on mute, okay.
No, I hear you. Yes. Well, I am.
Yeah. But Inception was a phenomenal movie. Yeah. The Monday, you seen Inception?
Inception, no.
I would recommend it. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I find it somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's Paul Christopher Nolan's greatest work alongside The Dark Knight, to be honest. Yeah.
I actually gotta go now, guys, but...
Alright, movie lover, it was nice to talk to you, and you take care, yeah?
Yeah. Can I do my closing send-off to my videos on this quote first before I go?
Of course.
Well, that'll be it for my time this Saturday night chat. Thank y'all for listening and asking me some great questions. And if you like my content and want to see more, then don't forget to come check out my channel, like and subscribe to Movie Lover 120.
Take care, movie lover. That was fun. Great guy, movie lover. Like you said, please go subscribe to me. He deserves the support. He's amazing. Criminally underrated, in my opinion. Maul or Vader? That's easy. Vader is the first Star Wars character with Guanodon. Yeah, me too, Shadow. I can't wait for Peacemaker show. I'm very excited for it. You don't like Gears of Revenge of Sith, Backdoor? Wow. Sorry to hear that. I loved him in Revenge of Sith. Well, DJ Disney, I do not care because I refuse to watch any work by Rian Johnson ever again. I hate him. Wait, Blaze, are you saying a Yakuza quote just there? From the Yakuza games? Really? Josh said he can't make it tonight in the normal chat. We'll just say no worries to him. There we go. Wait, Blaze, did you just ask me earlier if I like what I think Adam Sandler is Dracula? Blaze, did you ask me earlier what I think Adam Sandler is Count Dracula? It's okay, Disney, but yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that I'm not watching anything he does ever again. You did, Blaze? Well, I've not seen Hotel Transylvania, Blaze, so I can't comment on what you think. I think of him as Dracula in most films. I might watch all of them one day, but yeah. It's weird how he's not come out for a 4th movie, isn't it? He's been replaced by someone else. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Why not bringing him back for it? So, Ramon, I believe you had a great time watching Little Big Carnage, didn't you?
Yeah.
Amazing. So yeah. When it comes to franchises, guys, on Sunday I'm gonna start watching my Rambo movies.
Okay.
Yeah, with Sylvester Stallone. I'm definitely keen on checking those out.
I think I need to check those films out too.
Yeah. Because I will be as well. Yeah. They're really good movies from what I've heard. So yeah. And Sylvester Stallone is a great actor as well. So yeah. So you first watched Captain America recently, did you, Disney? That's cool. Well, RMG, I don't know how to add subtitles. I'm sorry about that.
I'm back. If anything was asked of me,
Welcome back. So yeah. Oh yeah, Peter Stormer as as Dracula was great. Yeah. Well, Disney. Captain America has appeared in loads of cartoons actually. I think he had his own show in the 90s, I believe, and also in the 60s as well. I believe. There's even like a show where got like a famous theme tune, called When Captain America Falls in Mighty Shield. I think it's called. Yeah. So now, Alexander. Out of curiosity, who is your least favorite Avenger in like anything, not just MCU but anything?
Anything.
Yeah. So not just the MCU.
Well, I really look in the MCU. My least favorite would probably have to be. Okay, in the MCU, it's probably either. Okay. Captain America, I don't like particularly in the MCU.
Okay.
Bruce Banner and Black Widow. I prefer
Hawkeye.
No, Hawkeye I like. The other 3 I don't particularly enjoy.
Okay.
But in the game that Blaze is dubbing, I kind of enjoy Black Widow more. A bit, I suppose, than I do in the films. Well, I guess Captain America, probably, because, I'm not the biggest fan of Bruce Banner. I've kind of grown to more acquainted with him because Blaze has cast me, so I've kind of to enjoy him a little more. But probably Captain America, purely because he's my least favorite member.
You see, I mean, in the MCU, my favorite Avengers, of course, Iron Man, but my least favorite is probably, Hulk, to be honest. Mainly, the version by Mark Ruffalo, because I think I like Mark Ruffalo way more as Bruce than as Hulk, to be honest. That's why I like when Infinity War, if Hulk's on like a cameo appearance, and in Endgame, he's Professor Hulk, so yeah. He's not like, the Hulk persona, is he, really? I'm not watching a Rose Tico show. I mean, are they actually doing a Rose Tico show? Seriously?
No, I think it's a big office.
Take care, Ryan. Nice to have you here. My first Star Wars helmet. That's a simple question. Darth Vader's helmet, and also the Imperial Stormtrooper helmet as well, and also the clone helmets as well. Love those helmets. I also like, the helmet that the Imperial guards wear in the Emperor's throne room as well. The red ones.
What about Boba Fett?
And Boba Fett's. The one I was talking, you interrupted.
Sorry.
So Bad All he says the least favorite Avenger is for MCU. Oh wow. Okay. Alexander
is here.
What is your favorite helmet in Star Wars? Helmet.
There are way too many good ones. Stars is helmets.
Because mine is, of course, Darth Vader's.
Well, look, Stormtroopers and Clone Troopers are good ones. I suppose Commander Gree, I really like his helmet.
Oh, your favorite clone?
Yes.
Yeah. I also like Jango Fett's helmet, and also Din Djarin's helmet as well. And also, Sabine's helmet as well, and Bo-Katan's. Blaze says he found a game which plays like Ninja Gaiden. What game is it, Blaze? Alexander's favorite DC hero. Alexander, are you there? Hold that thought about Dollar. He'll come to you when he comes back when he's unmuted. Blaze, I think it's fake. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Okay. I've heard of Metal Gear, so it's similar to Ninja Gaiden, is it? Okay. Because didn't you say that you think Transform Devastation is similar to, similar to Ninja Gaiden in terms of gameplay, Transform Devastation? So, yeah. Only Rising Revengeance? Okay. So it's similar to Devastation, is it? Okay. So yeah, got 20 minutes after the stream, guys. So yeah, you like Metal Gear? About Dollar? Cool. I mean, like, my favorite game of course was with GTA 4, but yeah. So Ramon, have you got a favorite game of all time?
I don't know. I haven't played a lot of games lately. Mainly because it is very expensive here in my country, so...
Yeah, because you told me that the prices in Norway are much higher than mine, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I do believe that Blaze's favourite game of all time is Bully by Rockstar, the same people who made GTA. He loves Bully a lot. That's Bully's his favourite game of all time.
To answer your question, Blaze, I haven't played it.
Yakuza and Kiwami 2. Well, I've not played any of them either, so yeah. I've only seen clips of Blaze sent me. It looks alright, I guess. So Blaze has only played Metal Gear 5, has he? Okay.
I'll try, Blaze.
If you can afford it, of course, because like you said, prices are high in Norway, aren't they, for games?
Yeah. Let's see if I can get to play it.
In the UK, there's a chain of shops called Kex, guys. CEX, which sells DVDs and games, and they're very cheap games actually, and very cheap DVDs. Very impressive, like because I bought the Three Fields Cornetto trilogy, guys. It was only £4 in the UK. Isn't that great? Why, Bodor, you don't need to say you have a question. Just ask me right away. I've heard of Life is Strange. I never played it. And I also, as well, guys, bought from X the 4 movies as well. The 4 trilogy. All 3 of them. They're pretty cheap as well. Great prices. So, yeah. Yeah, me too, Dark Prime. GTA games are great. MC character return? MC character returning? I don't really know about that, DJ Dizzy, to be honest. Like, that's hard. I guess probably, the waiting for Thanos in Infinity War was definitely worth it. After seeing him only appear in cameo appearances, it was great to see him finally have a spotlight in Infinity War as the main villain. And he was amazing. So Rex is going to Typhon playing Life is Strange. Okay, I see. You mustn't be a fan of it, Rex. You mustn't be liking it.
I'm back, just so you guys know.
Alexander, Bardot was asking you for DC superheroes of all time.
My favorite DC superhero. I guess it's Volko as portrayed by Will.
Oh, Nudist Volko, nice. played by Willem Dafoe. Yeah, Willem Dafoe is a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
So bad or I think that's an obvious answer. I'd obviously pick my pet cat over a PS5. Come on. Lily's my best friend, guys. Not just my pet, but my best friend. Of course, I pick her over a PS5. Goodness
I
me.
agree. I think yeah.
Yeah, cats are special to me. I love cats. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, but Alexander, you've of course told me that you prefer Susie, my other cat as well, don't you? My other cat.
Yes.
Yeah. Remind us who your favorite cat of all time is.
Musa.
Yeah,
my grandma Nada's cat. She's so fat and so huge and so round and so spherical that I die of cuteness when I see her.
Yeah, I'd love to meet her and give her a cuddle. Yeah, because she looks so cute. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully.
How did Red Skull return Infinity War? Well, when he touched the Tesseract, it caused him to vanish towards Vormir. So yeah, and he became the Guardian of the Soulstone. I mean, when he disappeared, guys, I thought he'd be alive. So yeah. But Badol, I didn't find that joke funny. You know, because Lily holds a very special place in my heart. So yeah. Oh, nice place. So the last time you saw a cat was when you were back in the UK. Wow. Must have been a while for you. But yeah, cats are adorable, guys. I love cats so much. They're so cute. My favourite animal. Dogs are also cute as well. So yeah. So Amanda, would you say that the worst movie this year so far for you is Space Jam 2?
Yes.
Yeah, because you've not seen like the movie called Music, but the movie Love Hates, have you?
No, but I've seen that spacecraft movie and the Tom and Jerry movie, and they're absolutely
bad.
Bad.
Yeah, I do believe a movie lover also hates Tom and Jerry as well. Yeah, he thought it was really boring. Like he thought it was so boring, he went on his phone several times while watching it.
If I can name all the bad movies that I've seen this year is Space Jam. Maybe F9 as well, but
I don't like F9 either.
It's not like, I mean, Space Jam is worse.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Tom and Jerry. Eternals.
I call it Crap Turnals.
Yeah, Crap Turnals. Other bad movies that I've seen. I wasn't really a big fan of the Ice Road either, so.
Oh yeah, the Ice Road, yeah. The only thing I liked about the movie was Liam Neeson, guys, to be honest. Everything else I didn't really like, to be honest. Like, you know, I feel like, you know, he was the saving grace. But the thing is, as well as Lily, I've already got Grogu. Look, I've already got Grogu. See? Shadow thinks Red Skull actually died in First Avenger. Oh, wow. You must be very surprised when we saw him in Infinity War, Shadow. But yeah, I've got Grogu, guys, yeah. Good old Baby Yoda, as he's known by the fans. So yeah, the Ice Road was, you know, pretty bad, to be honest, guys. I don't really like it. Liam Neeson was the only good thing about it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I also think they also really incredibly weighted Lawrence Fishburne as well.
And the CGI on the snow, sometimes it looks.
You can tell it's fake. Even Home Alone had better snow than this movie, and that's old, much older. So yeah. And the thing is, guys, do you know what they use for snow in the first Home Alone movie at the end? Do you know what they use for snow?
No. What do they use?
Potato.
They use potatoes.
They use potato, yeah, to make the snowflakes falling. Yeah, they use potato.
Huh. I never knew potatoes could be white.
And it looked far better than far better. What about?
Speaking of snow, snow appears in my Grievous animation, and can you guess what I use for the upcoming Grievous animation for snow?
Wait, did you use like a white powder, Alexander?
Yes. What kind of powder is it? What do you think?
Did you use potato?
No, I used flour.
Flour? That's not a bad choice, actually, because that's also white. So yeah, good choice.
Yes, it's a brand new snow planet, and it's a much more original planet.
So it's not going to be Hoth or Ilum.
Yeah, no, it's very different.
Ilum, I believe, guys, is actually Starkiller Base.
By the way, that's such a big retcon if that's true.
Yeah,
it's very explicitly mentioned in The Force Awakens that the Starkiller Base is a sun, I believe.
It's confusing how it looks like it's a snowy planet, but if it's a sun, very confusing.
Well, you know, there are different kinds of stars, I think, and I guess out of the three. But yeah, and the thing that they use is star, the core to do the laser. But Ilum was never a star; it's a planet. They are very different things. So you know, this is such a big retcon.
Well,
it's like the movie clearly states it's a star.
Thing is, right? You know, Jedi Fallen Order, Alexander.
Yeah.
You know when you go to Ilum, so you know when in the story.
Yeah.
In the shot of the ship flying to Ilum, Ilum has like a trench which looks just like Starkiller Base's trench. So that's why I think that's probably why people think it's going to become Starkiller Base. Maybe in Star Wars they have like technology that can make stars. I don't know.
Well, maybe, but I think it's just.
I think it's ridiculous. I think this continuity is ridiculous.
Yes.
Like I'd rather keep it where Fallen Order's not canon to a sequel, to be honest. What about Doll? I don't have a Nightwing costume, sadly, so yeah. But I always protect Lily no matter the cost. I always protect Susie as well. Avi Arad produced Iron Man and the Hulk. Oh wow, didn't know that. But yeah, when it comes to MCU, you know, I'm definitely done after seeing No Way Home. Absolutely. And I think Crap Tunnels was definitely the big standout. I need to start watching the films, to be honest. Because Crap Tunnels was so bad. Hated it. And Oliver Mund, did you like nearly fall asleep watching Crap Tunnels? Did you nearly fall asleep watching Crap Tunnels?
No, I was just bored and was like, I have no idea what is going on with this film, and I thought it was so stupid that the villains were so easy to kill. And
yeah, that was stupid. And when it comes to how bored you are, do you reckon was it as boring as you know one of the It movies you said was boring?
You mean It Chapter 2?
Well, whichever one you said was boring, yeah.
I thought It Chapter 2 was okay. This one I did not like, the Eternals film.
So you think Crap Tunnels was worse than It Chapter 2?
Yeah, because at least that movie had at least some jokes that I really laughed hard at. Mainly because of
Vermont, I got a funny video for you.
How exciting.
Is it that one that you sent me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that one. I've seen those videos, by the way.
Oh, this one is really funny.
Yeah, about Doll. To be honest, the Infinity Saga is just the MCU. Like, in my opinion, Endgame should definitely be the perfect ending of MCU, to be honest. So yeah. Is everyone entertained, Blaze? That's great.
I should watch after stream.
Well, I'm gonna watch, the reaction to, the video after I've watched it myself, because you want to record my reaction to it first, don't you, Blaze?
Check out this place.
All right, let's watch it.
Wait,
And also, can
what's
you
up?
guys guess what I used for the sand? Because there's a sand planet in the film as well.
Did you not use real sand?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't currently have such a large amount of real
Did
sand.
you?
I used all grain.
Really?
Yes, small orange grain.
Wow.
And actually,
well, sand is grains
yeah,
of rock, so yeah, good choice.
yes. If you when you answer questions in the live chat, if I turn on my camera and show you a sneak peek of actually, because the animation is right next to me, the set. You can call it the set, the miniature kind of thing that I use as the animation.
Well, do you want to show everyone then?
Yes. Oh, right. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's go.
But I think you referenced SpongeBob, didn't you? You ready, Alexander, to show us?
Yes, almost. Give me a second.
Here we go.
1 second. Okay, do you see me?
I see you, yeah.
So this is the camera. You see the camera, right?
Oh yeah, is that on your tripod?
Yes.
That's
And
nice.
here is the animation.
Right, shall I show it to people who are watching the stream as well?
Yes, if you want.
Alright, so keep it on there, Alexander. Right, do you guys see that? That's Alexander's set for his fan film that he's making. Is that the sand, Alexander, that you're using there?
Yes, and do you see Grievous in front of it?
I do, yeah. That's pretty cool. So, are you going to make that Grievous in different positions when you're filming it?
Yes. And the
That's
cloak
good.
is actually made of real fabric, so I
Wow, that's impressive.
Real clothes.
That is very impressive. Nice one.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Sounds very exciting, this movie, Alexander. I can't wait for it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that Grievous thing you showed, Alexander, was that what was it like? Can you change it to have different positions, the arms and the legs and whatever?
Yes.
Is it not? It's not an action figure, is it?
No, it's cut out of gloss paper. But
wow.
It's kind of very easy to fold it without damaging it. So I kind of fold it and mash it around, and it actually works quite well.
Yeah, that is very impressive how you do that. Yeah, it's really good. And I assume that you'll be doing the same type of animation for your other characters as well?
Yes. And all of the Jedi robes also have the fabric made out of small pieces.
Now, that is very impressive how you're making the cloaks. That's really good.
Thank you. And part of this, you could say it's a Mace Windu film. Mace Windu is the second most major character. He has a major side plot.
How exciting. And of course, you've got me in this as a character for you who is a monk as well, called Wish.
Yes, Wish Barakat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in case you are all wondering, Alexander asked me to do an impression of Steppenwolf to play him.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
In fact, if you want me to, I can.
You can what? Sorry.
I can show you the character model. So.
Yeah, you can do. But the thing is, the stream's nearly over. Got 2 minutes left, so yeah.
Right.
You can show us after, yeah. We'll have more time. Yeah, just need to read more of these comments. So yeah. Oh yeah. So the So You Chosen Death meme. Yeah. No one can hurt Lily or Susie. Eating pizza, are you, DJ Disney? Pizza time. That meme will never get old. So. Oh, even Robot Chicken. That was so funny. So Alexander, would you say that Spider-Man 2 is your favorite Spider-Man movie? Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, probably.
Okay.
But it depends on my mood. on a certain day.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's 7.2, but sometimes it changes.
Yeah. So Shadow, you see my Darkseid impression. We'll get this right, Shadow. I actually shared my impression of Darkseid and Steppenwolf on this stream to Ray Porter on Twitter, and he liked my tweet, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, he's seen my impression, guys. I don't know what he thinks because he didn't comment, but he liked it. So yeah. Now Shadow, because you follow me on Twitter, you can message me privately, but I'm wondering, do you have like a Discord? Because I'd like to invite you to my server, you know, because you're a member of a channel. I'd like to invite you if you use Discord. So yeah. Oh yeah, the pizza me, my door. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much, the human called Backdoorlets. I really appreciate it. My first Star Wars meme. The clue, DJ, it is, you know, the opening of my videos recently with Darth Vader from Star Wars Detours. That's the clue. You know, where he goes, yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something. Hello, Samet. Alright, guys, so, that is 3 hours, so, yeah. That's the end of the stream, sadly. It's been great talking to you all, yeah, and, like I said, it was also phenomenal how Drunk 3PO came on earlier at the start, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, I love Drunk 3PO. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's in the stream. So you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also be sure on the comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream. Also, be sure to subscribe to special guests as well. I'll link my channel in the description below later for you. So no worries, Shadow, no worries. Also, be sure to join Team Valorant by pressing subscribe for movies from the future. If that's remember, you can join using a piece of laptop. You can click on the description if you use a piece of. You can click on the description, and we will see you all later. May the Force be with you. All right, bye guys. Good night. See ya. Bye bye.
Get my recorder ready.